Well, Dick Armstrong, he was hired as the head coach in 1962. He spent the next 32 seasons winning 2 state titles, going to the league championship or a share of it for 16, and he had 13 in a row, and his coaching tree is just pronounced across the state of Washington, nationally, on all levels of football, even the NFL. And that brings us to tonight, the 11th annual, the edition of the Dick Armstrong Cup with the crosstown rivals Glacier Peak Grizzlies and the Snohomish Panthers. Tim Boyle, we talked to head coach Joey Hammer, and he has a little Dick Armstrong in him, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. He'd like it to be 3 yards in a cloud of dust every play, and he also coined that one phrase: when you throw the ball up in the air, bad things happen.
Scott Ohsman along with Tim Boyle right here. I should have said that first. And down on the field, we got the old band back together. It's Ron the Wedge Henthorn. Ronnie, how's the field looking down there?
Field's looking down here tonight. A lot of excitement, a lot of fans in the stands. It's almost a full house, but it's going to be a good ball game, and I'm glad to see you're up there in the booth with me tonight.
There it is, Ronnie the Wedge, right there.
Good to have him back.
Well, all the anticipation, Tim, is about Glacier Peak. They got big-time starters, 8 returning starters on offense, 3 on defense, but on offense they have some power. They got kids with D1 offers.
Yeah, they've got 2 for sure already. You got Cooper Jensen, he's going to be a Beeve, tight end for the Beeves. He's already got his offer locked in. And you got Trey Lechner, who's going to be a Coug. Go Cougs. Shout out to the Cougs. Trey's we'll see him at running back a little bit. We'll see him at wide receiver. We'll see him probably on defense. So we'll see a lot of him tonight.
Yeah, number 15 in blue is a big boy, and he's going to be all over it. The running back, they're going to give a lot more to Ryan King this year coming back. He did a great job last year. But along with Cooper Jensen, who's 6'4", 6'5", you got Logan Sharzak, who's also the senior. He's 6'4", 6'5".
I know, and I'm looking at these guys playing on the field. They look much bigger in person than they do on the paper here.
They really do.
They're big guys.
They really are. And Cascadia Preps, shout out to Ryland Spencer. He's got Glacier Peak number 4 preseason, and they're all over the board. Evans' ranking even had them winning the 4A or playing in the championship against Lake Stevens.
Wouldn't that be a sight to see? And yeah, Max Preps, I think, has them at number 7. All throughout, in pretty much every ranking, they're right up in the top. Lake Stevens obviously number 1 in everybody's rankings. And we're not looking ahead here, but those two play each other at the end of for the end of the last game of the season. But tonight we got the Snohomish Panthers, though.
That is unbelievable. It's so happy to be here September 2nd, live from Veterans Memorial Stadium on the campus of Snohomish High School. Tonight's presentation of Prep Football is brought to you tonight and all year long by Les Schwab Tire. Fantastic news. Les Schwab Tire coming in as a great sponsor.
New sponsor, right?
Absolutely. I go there all the time. They run out to greet you. I mean, why wouldn't you? They're unbelievable.
I got lots of Les Schwab tires.
Let's send it over let's talk about this Panthers. Now, Joey Hammer, in his 5th season coming in, he has shared or gone for the WESCO South title here 3 times in a row, trying to make his 4th. Lost a heartbreaker in overtime to Monroe, 42-40. He's got some kids, and number 1 is one of his sons is Cale Hammer, 13, who's going to Gonzaga on a baseball scholarship, but he's the quarterback.
And you're going to see a lot of him tonight. In fact, Steve Hannon, we're going to show Hannon's huddle here in a minute, but that's one of the things he's worried about tonight is Cale Hammer running all over the field. And you'll hear from him in a minute, like I said. But yeah, you're definitely going to see a lot of leadership out of him too. Of course, there's hammers all over the place. Coaches.
There is.
There's like 17 of them on the roster.
But not only do you want to look at Vandergrind, we talked to Coach Joey Hammer about Joshua Vandergrind. He had 16-plus touchdowns. He had thousands of yards. He's now over playing for the Pirates at Whitworth. But he has got a lot of big shoes to fill, and that's going to be with senior Kyle Larson. Also Mason Orgill going to come in. Caden Alexander on defense. Brian Ulrich on defense, who graduated. He was on every play. You couldn't stop Brian Ulrich. So big expectations you see as the Glacier Peak captains come down. And I talked to Joey Hammer and both coaches actually. we talked about the unsung heroes, and they said, I don't know. We're going to find out tonight.
Yeah, first game of the year, so you just don't know. And like Hannon, he's got a first year back. He's not quite sure. He's only got three returning starters, so you just don't know. But definitely, Coach Hammer made it clear that he wants to run the ball.
He does. And he's got some big uglies up front who have done a tremendous job, and that is Dick Armstrong-esque. As you see, the coin toss will send it down to Ron the Wedge Henthorn for the coin toss. And he is our GS Heating and Cooling and Electric Sideline reporter sponsor. Hear that, Ronnie? Hopefully we can get some audio.
Oh, look at that. They're right in the thick of things there.
They are. See if Ronnie's mic can pick anything up. We're not getting his
audio. He might be too far away.
How about now?
There we go. Well, it's in and out.
Here it is.
But here is the toss. That's 44 in red, Caden Alexander up there, and you'll see the toss as GP comes out. So it looks like Glacier Peak won, and they're going to receive.
Where else can you find somebody that's doing the coin toss?
It's really hard. Look, there's Cooper Jensen, number 4. There's Trey Lechner, number 15. And Ron is right in the middle. That is our referee tonight, our white hat, Tom Friel. Umpires, Miles Brenner. Linesman, James Park. Line judge, shout out Mark Guffey.
Mark the Hitman Guffey?
We think maybe. Back judge is, Ken Mays.
Tom's got it ready, and we're going to get out of the way here for the color guard, my friend.
All right. Thank you. Great job, Ron. Let's send it. We'll take a quick break right now. We'll come back, or are we going to do hand and tunnel now? We're going to do hand and tunnel.
Stay with us.
Let's send it right now. Earlier, Tim Boyle had a chance to talk to Hannon, Steve Hannon. I got all kinds of new sponsors.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the U.S. Navy recruiting Hannon's Huddle.
All right, welcome everybody. We've got the biggest anticipated show we've had in years. Welcome back, Coach Steve Hollywood Hannon. Steve.
Oh, I have a new nickname this year. Oh, great. Feeling good. Feeling even better now.
Excellent. Well, now first game of the year, you're inheriting a defense that's only got 3 people coming back. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, for us it was kind of good, right? Because I didn't have to deconstruct a lot of what they've learned the last few years since I've been gone. And I could really start from scratch and build the defense that I want to run.
Excellent. So tonight you got Snohomish. What are you worried about? What's keeping you up at night?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things. That number 13, their quarterback, he's a legit football player. They're running kind of a shotgun wing tee type of thing, and their wingback really blocks down on their sweep play, which is a play that they really want to run. And if we can't counteract those 2 players, it could be rough on the defense.
So what kind of defense are you running this year?
We'll be in my traditional 3-4 defense. So you'll see that odd front with the 2 linebackers, and our goal is that we stop the run game with 5 guys in the box, so we can play 3 against 2 outside on the edges.
Perfect. So who do you need to step up tonight? Who are you looking? There's some key players you're counting on to step up?
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to work together as a unit. But if your nose guard is getting pushed backwards, it's going to be a long night. If your nose guard, the guy over the center, can push that center backwards and allow those inside linebackers to run and make plays, our defense looks a lot better.
Outstanding. Now, I know you had it in your contract for a 45-minute interview, but we've only got 3 minutes, so we greatly appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck tonight. Thanks for coming. Yeah, thank you.
The road can be a crazy place. Uh-oh! That's why Les Schwab Tires fixes brakes, steering, and more. And those guys don't. Keep driving. I'm just glad Les Schwab puts my safety first, so I can backseat drive with confidence.
Hit the road safely with Les Schwab and save up to $200 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing.
Welcome back, Scott Ohsman, Tim Boyle. It is the 11th edition of the Dick Armstrong Cup, Glacier Peak Snohomish Panthers, presented by Les Schwab. And you see Glacier Peak tonight, they share the stadium, and they're going to be the home team tonight, Tim, as you see the Panthers across the field.
Back in the friendly confines. Scott, feels good to be back here.
Yes, you missed last year.
I did. I'm back from retirement. A lot of people wanted me to stay retired, but sorry, I'm back.
We finally talked. Steve Hannon, that was a great interview. Nice job out of you. You weren't even rusty.
Well, Hollywood Hannon, he makes it easy.
He does. You just set him up and he spins it out. We are almost ready, so Glacier Peak going to receive. They won the toss. Head coach Shane Keck. Let's talk about him in his 4th year. You talked about Hannon. He brought him in as a defensive coordinator. That was Keck's role last year. Now Keck going to switch, and he's the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, well, speaking of wanting to stay retired, Hannon was trying to retire, and they brought him back. Great to have him back, actually.
Yes.
And Coach Keck will be calling the plays tonight, head coach and offensive coordinator.
Yes, there's been some changes in the coaching staff. As you see, the players down. Glacier Peak in the home blues and Snohomish in the traditional red tops and bottoms there with the white helmets. Dick Armstrong would be happy right now, wouldn't he?
Well, it depends. We'll see if they start passing right away, he'd be a little nervous. But objectively speaking, Snohomish is, we're going to find out right away. They're going to have their hands full on the defense tonight. There's no doubt about that's probably one thing that's clear is GP's going to have a high-powered offense, so we'll see how that plays out.
Caleb
right
Pohl kicks it off. It's muffed a little bit. Gabe Russell.
Ooh. Well,
and
that's a good start for Snohomish. They got him back at the 10-yard line. A little special teams mishap there. Kind of goes right through them. And so great field position for the defense.
We will see. And the quarterback here for Glacier Peak, River Lane, he is going to be a senior. He had a great year last year, 112 for 181, 1691 through the air, 19 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions, 2 versus Bothell in their state for a loss. And here we go, 1st and 10. And it looks like it's a handoff to King.
King gets tripped up right at the line. Otherwise, he might have gone for a few more.
And 44, we heard about him a lot. That's Caden Alexander. And it looks like it's a handoff to King.
He might be their King gets tripped up right at the line.
He led the last year in tackles for loss and sacks. So they only gave him, looks like, a yard. 2nd and 9, opening quarter. He throws it over. It's caught. And here's Jensen. Our news, that's Sharzak, number 7.
And good. Cooper Jensen was on the block. Credit Cooper Jensen for that first down because he made the block that got him all that extra yardage.
A GP first down, and we got a player down already. And it looks like it is Sharzak.
They don't want to see that. Hopefully that's just a little stinger or something. But
the 6'4", 195 senior had a great year last year, and hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, he's gonna be a key part of their offense tonight. So not good if he has to come out.
We'll see if we're going to keep it here or go to commercial, as they tend to him. But it was a Glacier Peak first down.
Moving the chains now. Now, River Lean, a lot of I think it was even Ryland Spencer had him as one of the top. Was it him or was it Ryland that had him as one of the top quarterbacks in the state this year?
24/7. We'll get back to River Lean. We'll take a break, and we'll come back right after this.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do-It-Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Okay.
Oh, no, we're back right now. As you see down Glacier Peak, all the teammates concerned. Only on the second play, Tim.
Well, he's walking off on his own accord, so that's a very good sign.
That is.
Much better to see that than having him to be helped off, so maybe he'll be back.
Yeah, he is part of the Twin Towers out there.
Well, yeah, him and Cooper Jensen, all those guys are just, they're trees.
They are. So only 2 graduates on the offensive line for Glacier Peak, so they bring some people back. And we're ready back for football as it's 1st and 10, just under 11 minutes to go in the first quarter. River hands it off to King. King left side. He's got good blocking.
Gets a good hole. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down, I think, but good run, maybe 2 yards.
And number 4 in blue, look at the blocking he does again, Jensen.
Yeah, Jensen's had a couple key blocks now, early in the game.
For Snohomish, Deshaun Snyder, 6'3", 305, number 77 there, as King will get the ball one more time. This time he's brought down just across the 40 to 39, but it's another Glacier Peak first down.
Yeah, he's finding the holes. Good job on the offensive line there. Again, like you said, they only graduated two key players, though.
Joe Hammer, when we said, what are you worried about? He says, well, they're loaded, so I'm worried about everything.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, like I said, the defense will have their hands full tonight for Snohomish.
River Lane, you talked about that before the break. He worked with Ford Sports and Zim Zorn. Here's Cooper Cup.
Cooper Jensen.
Cooper Cup. I just said Cooper Cup. Cooper Jensen. I knew that was going to happen. Another Glacier Peak.
That's a nice compliment.
Yeah, it's a huge compliment. Another first down for Glacier Peak, and they're scooting down here. That's their 5th play of this drive, Tim.
Yeah, they're very efficient right now.
And off again. This is a new running back.
24.
That's Easton Leonard with the ball. This time
I think it's Roman Foster.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Roman Foster. Check that.
That's all right. First game of the season. We're going to butcher some names
Oh,
here.
we're going to be all over the place.
You're going to get some hate mail.
Absolutely. It's a tradition like none other. All right, so Roman Foster in the backfield here. King, 2nd and 8.
Oh, bad snap, and they still made some good work out of it.
Foster able to do some damage there.
Going to be about 2 yard and a half short, it looks like.
So this is
call it 3rd and 2.
Yeah, first opportunity for the Panthers to get a big stop here.
Look for number 44, Alexander there. Make a play.
Foster in the backfield. River gets it to Foster, makes a move, has the Glacier Peak first down and a few more. He breaks inside the 30.
Foster's got some really quick first steps there. He's coming out now, and Ryan King's coming back in.
Glacier Peak, they averaged 39 points per game last year. The offense just looks like they should keep on going. 1st and 10 here, 8:32 left to go in the first quarter. River looks, hands it to King. King's met right up front for the Panthers, and that's one of the better defensive plays so far we've seen.
Yeah, good win for the defensive line there. And yeah, last year, GP kind of ended the season in a heartbreaking loss to Bothell. They were up pretty big in the second half, and didn't quite work out for them.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaker. We had a 4A WESCO media night, and that was was brought up to Shane Keck. There's a play down inside the 20.
That's number 1.
That's Russell.
Gabe Russell.
The senior, and he does a nice move there to get some extra yards.
Yeah, and he picks up the first down with that extra move there.
So they're eating clock, 7:40, 9 plays on this drive alone.
That would have been, if they would have held on last year, that would have been their first victory against Bob.
Yeah.
Just couldn't quite make it happen.
High snap. Lane looking right, gets in the corner. It's in and out of the hands of Jensen.
Yeah, and a great play by number 8 there. Miles Lamb slapped it right at the last second. So good play by the defender there. Miles Lamb.
Miles
I like
Lamb,
it.
that's a great name.
Like it.
Spread here. The near side, out of picture, number 3, Austin Burns. 2nd and 10, 7:15 left to go. Lane, this time he gets it to King. King up the middle, still on his feet.
Wow.
Pile drives inside the 5 before he's finally brought down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Grizzlies.
And that's what you call some yards after contact, Scott. Probably about 6, 8, or 9 of them even.
Well, number 20, Mason Orgill, the senior, tried to put him down, and he was no serve.
Yeah, now you got 1st and goal from the 3-yard line.
King still in his running back. High snap. King in. Touchdown, Grizzlies.
Those high snaps seem to be paying off for Glacier Peak. Oh, and look at the light! Look at the light show here. That's something new this year.
You can't see it in the booth, but
5 tool players got the lights going.
we've got a all
Next
kinds
year we're
of-
gonna have pyrotechnics.
I guess. A 3-yard run caps it off. What a drive, Tim Boyle.
It was very efficient.
Unofficially 11 plays,
Other than the
90
first,
yards.
other than like 2 plays, they were, they were all 5, 6, 7 plus yards.
On for the extra point here.
Number
Ender with the hold.
46.
Picks up, and it's good. And that's Aiden Larson. If that's correct on
Yeah,
the kicker.
number 46 is the kicker.
It is. So
Aiden Larson.
Aiden Larson. So 6:42 left to go. The Dick Armstrong Cup. It's underway. 7-0. We'll be back right after this.
We at Gene Johnson are here and ready to help with our touch-free service. Being clean and safe are at the top of our minds. We're using gloves, masks, shoe covers, and lots of hand sanitizer. Our software allows us to get your approval without any physical contact. We hope you don't need us, but if you do, we're ready. Gene Johnson, clean, on time, and professional.
Tim, that was our American Family Insurance field goal by
Extra
Mr.
point?
Larson.
Extra point or field goal?
That was extra point field goal. I'm just trying to get the sponsors
Yeah,
in.
you got to get them down.
I got a long sheet this year.
Well, now we get a first look at Kyle Hammer and
Yes, Cale Hammer.
Kale Hammer.
Do we have a timeout? Because that's brought to you by Airfield Espresso.
We did the injury. They had the injury timeout.
All right.
So, and I will have to get Ron to see if he can let us know what's going on with number 7.
Yeah,
down there.
we'll have to check down if Ron can hear us as it's kicking
Logan
off here.
Scharzak.
And the kickoff
Oh,
is
little squib kick.
Irving
kinda. Oh,
Nguyen. And it's picked up by number 4, Wyatt Doran. Still spinning. Gets out now, just tucks it up at the 15-yard line.
He was doing a little too much east and west instead of north and south.
Tackled by Connor Mayer.
All right, now we get to see the GP defense and the Snohomish offense. Hey, Ronnie, do we know what's going on with Scharzak?
Yeah, he's just icing his knee, and so I think he might have a bruised knee. Let's hope it's no more than that. And maybe we'll see him up walking around here pretty soon.
Gotcha.
So here we go. 22 is Kyle Larson to the right of Cale Hammer, number 13. the second-year starter quarterback for Snohomish. There seems to be a delay here. Ronnie, do you know what the delay is?
Could be a media timeout. Who knows?
Here we
We're
go.
waiting for the head referee to show up.
Tom Friel. And look at Jordan India, 6'5", 320, number 79 in blue.
And look at number 78. Looks like a big guy, too, for Snohomish.
Yes, that's going to be a nice battle down low.
Ryder Elton.
And
big kids. Snohomish has always got big kids on their offensive line and defensive line. They're corn-fed people down here.
We'll see if I'm expecting a run.
Yep, and you got it.
There's Larson going to the left. Not much there, and he's taken down
by the running Foster.
back. Yeah, exactly. It's Roman Foster.
Yeah, we saw him a lot in the offense. Roman Foster. Yeah.
Breaks through also. Gabe Russell kind of finished it off. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Looked like he lost a couple.
Yeah, it did look like.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 14, I think.
Because he's now back to the 11. They started on the 15. Kale.
There's Alexander with the ball.
And Alexander goes on the right side. He gets a little bit more, maybe a yard or two.
Back. He's almost back to the line of scrimmage, I think. Or 1 yard short, maybe.
It's going to be a long night if they can't move it a little bit further than that.
We'll see. Third and 11 now.
Third down. This will tell us a little bit here.
5:26 left to go in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, Glacier Peak, an 11-play drive, 90 yards for the touchdown, 3-yard running touchdown. 3rd and 11, big play. Kale, he's going to get hammered, and he does.
And that's number 15.
That's Trey Lechner.
Trey Lechner.
And he had no idea he was coming. As you see Lechner fired up.
That was great penetration there by Trey Lechner. Well, good job out by the Grizzlies. 4th and that must be about 4th and 19.
And we'll see
4th and 19.
We'll see who punts it. Kale.
They're going to be
had the punting
from about
duties
5
last
yards
year.
deep.
It's going to be 45. It's Caleb Puddle.
GP should get good field position out of this unless they misplay it.
And he just gets it off. It might have been tipped.
Blocked. It was blocked by number 2. I think it was blocked. We'll have to see that on replay, but I think it was blocked by Liam Lennon. Let's see that again. I think number 2 got in there on the block. Good special teams. Good makeup play for the first kickoff of the season.
Let's take an Airfield Espresso timeout. We'll be back right after this. Back here, Lane gonna go for it all the way. Throws it incomplete.
There's a flag on the play. Probably some type of procedure call. It was thrown right before the snap, so I'm guessing it's going to be on the offense. We'll see here.
Trying to go for Lechner in the seam.
Yeah, it's a legal procedure. False start. First penalty of the game.
Yeah, how excited are you?
Very. Who's sponsoring the first penalty?
I don't know. I got to look down at my sheet.
I think you got to go to Fred's Rivertown Ale House for penalty.
Yeah, you're right.
I agree, Ronnie. We've had one touchdown, and that was a McDaniels Do-It Best Center touchdown. 4:16 left to go in the first quarter here.
They've been with us for 13 years.
I love that place. You don't have to talk me into it. All right. So 1st and 15. Here's King. Gets to about the 19.
Well, he gets all the penalty yards back plus 1.
And he's got nice little gaps over there. The offensive line doing a good job, Tim.
For sure.
On that left side, 52, Adam Troxel. We talked to the coaches about him. 6 foot, 240, the senior. Going to play both sides. And Ryan King stays in. And you have Lechner now kind of in the slot a little bit. Back to pass is Lean. He gets it to Lechner.
Wow.
And he's taken down, but he gets a first down to the 5.
And River Lean threaded the needle on that. Good hands by Lechner there because there was a lot of traffic.
Taken down by Miles Lamb, number 8 in red. A little delay there.
Double teamed even.
It'll be 1st and goal now. Glacier Peak knocking on the door once again. Short field started on the Panthers' 21-yard line. As River Lean, the senior quarterback, gets it off King. King gets a blocker, and he's in for another Glacier Peak touchdown.
That's his second one tonight.
5-yard jaunt, our McDaniels Do-It Center touchdown. And Adam Troxel showed him the way there, number 52.
Oh, without a doubt. And I think we just got a call from one of King's relatives. He wants a T-shirt tonight. They're campaigning. Well, who doesn't want a T-shirt?
Everybody wants a T-shirt.
And they're new this year, right?
They are. We have brand new, hot off the press. So down for the hold is Entler, and there's whistles up before the kick, before Aiden Larson gets it through.
Probably going to bring it back 5 yards.
Dead
it's
ball.
offsides. Well, then they might go for 2 now. We'll see if that changes their game plan a little bit.
Number 14,
I think they're going.
Nugent's doing the kicking.
I think they're going to go for. Let's see here. A lot of times they'll go for 2 when they get half the distance.
Thank you, Ryan. It's number 14, not 46.
It was 46 last time.
It was 46, definitely.
Okay. So Irvi Nguyen, the 5'9" junior.
Irvi Nguyen.
Yeah,
Irvi Nguyen, yeah.
Lucas Entler, the hold. It's up, punches it in. It's good. And they decide to just go for the extra try, and with 2:54 left, Glacier Peak 14, the Panthers.
There's a sponsor for like the extra points and kick.
Yeah,
Isn't
well,
there
should be. There is, yes. That was a Airfoot Espresso, and then we have American Family Insurance field goal.
Excellent.
We'll be back.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
All right, back here. Boy, this is what Joey Hammer, head coach of the Panthers, he did not want this. He didn't want to get up early, and they haven't had any momentum. I mean, still early, 2:54, 14-0, but
A lot of time left, but yeah, it's not the way, definitely not the way you want to start. And blocked punt never helped. I mean, the stats when you get a punt blocked in the game, you're like got a 90% chance of losing, I think is the stat I saw.
Really?
Yeah, it's really high probability of losing.
When for the kickoff,
Another little squibber.
It's taken up front at the 30. Nice little run back to the 43.
Okay, so Snohomish is going to have some good field position here at the 40.
Andrew Siemens, the ball carrier there, 5'11", junior.
Opportunity here for the Panthers. You'll take it on the 40 any day.
So we'll see what Cale Hammer, number 13, the senior. He's got Larson to his right, also a senior. And see if the Panthers can get some things going here in their second drive.
They're going to have to go to the air here.
They do fake it. He goes over the middle, and it's incomplete trying to go to Mason Orgill, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
We'll see what they're going to stick to the run or what their game plan is going to be here. The run didn't work for them in the first series. Sometimes you just got to get it established, though.
Yep. At least he had time. That was a quick throw. Got sacked on the previous drive. That led to the punt deep as he hands it off up the middle, and he gets a Panther first down into GP territory.
He's got it all the way down to the GP, about 42 or 44-yard line.
Caden
Great
Alexander.
little misdirection play there. Had everybody faked.
Big gain there. Their first down of the night. So Caden Alexander might be getting the rock. 6'3", 209. He's a load coming downhill.
Playing both sides of the ball there.
This time it's Orgill. Orgill makes a cut, goes up into the GP pile, but he gains 3 or 4.
Yeah, positive yardage. That'll be the key for Snohomish. If they can establish that run, it'll give them a lot, get them a lot of rhythm going here.
Check that. That was Kyle Larson, 22.
22, yeah.
So leaves him 2nd down and 8 on the GP 42-yard line. Larson to the left. Looks like he fakes it. Now he's got trouble. He gets rid of it as he's going down.
They didn't blow that dead for quite a while.
I don't know. Will Jenkins had him in his grasp. They're 19 in blue.
Are they going to say incomplete, or are they going to say he was sacked?
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Thanks, Ronnie.
And look at Jenkins.
It was close. It was if you look here, it was very close to being, very close. But I think he did get it off.
So it'll bring it up 3rd down and 8.
That's a dangerous play by the QB, too, because you never know what that ball's going to do when you're getting sacked.
We heard about Will Jenkins, 6'4", 210, the guy putting the pressure on right there, 19 in blue, Tim. They got all kinds of tall, big kids.
They definitely have some size this year, without a doubt.
1:28 left in the first quarter, 3rd and 8. In motion, Kale. Gets it off.
Oh.
Larson, and he's not going to go anywhere.
By number 8, Bradley Perman.
6-foot junior, a big sack again. They had a nice little first down, but they are stopped. And now they'll sit 4th and 14. But do you have to go? I mean, why not?
Well, at that field position, why? Yeah, I think they're going to punt.
They'll probably do there they are. They're set back to punt.
If it was 4th and 5, maybe 4th and 14, that's a tough one.
Caleb Padell, he gets this one off, and he roughing,
that's going to bring it back. I don't think that's going to be a running into the kicker. I think that's going to be a roughing.
Liam Lennon, number 2.
Don't run off the field offense. You're gonna get that ball right back.
A big break there. He tried to block it again. He goes right into the kicker.
Well, to his defense, he was about an inch away from blocking that. So sometimes you got to just take the chance.
You can see head coach Shane Keck not real happy with that. As he's letting
I'm sure Hannon's not happy with that either. Now his defense has got to stay out there a little longer.
But a big break for the Panthers, and they need it. 34 seconds to go in this first quarter. Scott Ohsman, Tim Boyle, Ron the Wedge Henthorn down on the sideline. Got Josh, our sideline camera. Sarah Elvig, our second canner, and all machinery been run by the 5-tool player, executive producer Todd Elvig.
He's got a lot of machinery.
Oh my God,
here.
he's got a lot of buttons going.
Even lights up when there's a touchdown.
He's got all kinds of stuff. Okay, new life here on the 33. And this time Kale keeps it, and he'll get 3.
I'm not sure if that was a design play or not. It looked like he was trying to hand that off, and I'm not sure if that was a Misplay or not.
Well, we'll see if he's forced to go to the air. So far preseason, the Panthers and the Monroe Bearcats. Monroe coaches poll pick 1, but Snohomish right there, number 2 preseason.
Well, what I will say about Snohomish is a lot of times they get off to a slow start in the season, and they come back and win the division the last 3 years. So.
I'll tell you their conference record over the last 4 years, unbelievable. We'll be back with a second quarter. You're watching STSPN High School Football, brought to you by Les Schwab Tire.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back. And, you know, that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
This is Witch Doctor requesting immediate hot extract.
Here on the team, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
He doesn't need him, so.
Let's go down to Ron Henthorn. What are you seeing down there, buddy?
Hey, Scott, I'm seeing a lot of good defense by the Glacier Peak Grizzlies here tonight, and all of a sudden we're seeing the Snohomish move the ball a little bit, guys. How are they doing that?
Well, they're trying to establish the run, and I think they're working hard at it.
Here we go. Need to get to the 23-yard line. Second down. Here's the action pass. Play action. Is it caught? Almost.
Oh my God.
Almost picked up. In and out of the hands of Orgill, and almost.
It looked like it went in and out of the hands of about 3 different people before that hit the ground. You'll see it again here.
And Wyatt Dorn almost comes up with it.
And what a hit by number 3.
Austin Burns.
Austin Burns just laid a lick on that guy to make him drop the ball.
So 3rd and 8 for the Panthers as we just started the second quarter. There's Burns. He's happy about it.
That was the hit of the night so far.
He wants a T-shirt.
He wants one of those little skulls on his helmet for that.
3rd and 8. Kale getting pressure again. Dumps it off. Is it caught? No.
Incomplete.
In and out of the hands of
and
Kyle Larson.
Number 19, Jenkins. He's getting in quick.
Yes, he is. Will Jenkins.
He might be trying for that lineman of the night shirt.
Yes, our Les Schwab Tire lineman of the night we'll have at the end of the game. You got a couple awards this year to hand out, Boyle.
It was hard enough doing one.
Got our adrenaline fundraising.
We got big fights in the booth about the first one. I don't know how we're going to do 2.
Very heated usually.
Going to be some fisticuffs going on.
Well, here we go. 4th and 8. Can they get a first down? This time Alexander's going to go out. Kale, the lefty, has trouble. Now he goes and he's hit and it's thrown.
I think that's a loose ball there.
It's picked up by King, and he's brought down hard out to the 46-7 yard line.
Now, I'd like to see who laid the hit on Hammer there, but that should be Glacier Peak football. Here we go.
Here's the replay.
Let's see if we can. 57. Big number 57 and recovered by number 10. That's King that recovered.
Yeah, Micah Harrelson for Glacier Peak with a big hit, the 6'1 senior.
6'1", 235. He laid the hurt on
But they're just going to basically a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a fumble, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know. It's back at the 31. Here's Lane. He hands
Foster.
it off. Foster. And he'll get close to another Glacier Peak
And
First
Roman
down.
Foster, give the guy credit. He can hit that hole really fast. Him and King are slightly different runners. But that's a good compliment when they give King a little rest. He's earning his keep.
He is 5'8", 190, another senior. So there's some life there for the Panthers after the big roughing the punter. Well, they couldn't do anything with it, and the defense too much right now as River Lane hands it off to Foster, and this time he's broke it up, and that's Alexander with the play for the Panthers.
And Alexander, like we talked about earlier, he's all over the place tonight.
Caden Alexander.
He's going to be he's a force to be reckoned with. And tough for Snohomish to open up with, GP's ranked like number 4 this year. That's a tough task opening up your season with GP.
And you see Cooper Jensen, number 4, coming across the formation. Russell and Williams up in the far right. Here's Lean. He's going to get it back. Foreman keeps going on his feet into Panther territory down to the 42.
Boy, Foster eluded like 6 tacklers there. I thought they had him back at about the 50-yard line.
And Roman Foster, the senior, getting an opportunity, and he's making everything for it. That's a huge gain.
Put me in, coach, is what he's saying.
C15, Trey Lechner, he's going to be more of a receiver. He led him in rushing last year. River Lane turns around, gets it.
There's Foster.
Foster again.
Oh.
No,
that's
different.
Number
It's
26.
Crispin Bonche.
Interesting. Didn't expect to see him.
No. 5'10" junior.
But he's listed running back, quarterback. Yep, there we go. Boy, they got some weapons in the backfield.
I guess so. And Bonche stays back there right now with another first down, 1st and 10. At 30, finally throws it out. This is Russell. Near side has a blocker, and he'll get out of bounds.
Another great block by Cooper Jensen,
yeah,
too.
Yeah, he is.
Cooper Jensen's laid some really nice blocks tonight. Enough to get him the first down. Good little run by Gabe Russell after the catch.
Yeah. Another first down, as you said. Ball now on the Panther 18. Bonche still the running back in. This time leans, looking to pass, goes over.
Wide
looking to
open.
touchdown, wide open, touchdown, Cooper Jensen.
Jeez, Cooper.
Glacier Pate.
Speaking of all over the place, Cooper Jensen's having himself a night.
The McDaniels Do It Center. Touchdown for Glacier Peak. 18-yard pass.
Glacier Peak starting to open it up here.
And it's 20-0 as you see it one more time. Plenty of time for River Lane, and you're right, he was just hanging out.
Hayden Larson back to kick.
He was just hanging out.
Larson, the kick is up, and it is good. Our American Family Insurance, we'll say that extra tries this field goal. The Sally Petty Agency. Appreciate all of our great sponsors. So 21-0, 9:25. The Panthers got to get something going. Can they? We'll be back right after this.
We at Gene Johnson are here and ready to help with our touch-free service. Being clean and safe are at the top of our minds. We're using gloves, masks, shoe covers, and lots of hand sanitizer. Our software allows us to get your approval without any physical contact. We hope you don't need us, but if you do, we're ready. Gene Johnson, clean, on time, and professional.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, it's the Scott and Tim Sports Show, a podcast.
We're about due for another one.
We
aren't
are. We are the OGs since 2017. If you want to hear us going on about Seattle sports, national sports, all sports. But it is time for the National Football League. I'm excited.
Absolutely.
Can't wait.
Tomorrow and college kind of kicks off for the most part tomorrow. Big games on tomorrow.
Oh, huge games. Our Gene Johnson Plumbing scoreboard. Glacier Peak 21, Snohomish 0. As Gwen's going to kick it off here as the lights come on.
That might go out of bounds. That's going to give them good field position again. They'll take that any day of the week.
Mason Podol there to receive. Let's go down to Ron Henthorn, our GS Heating, Cooling, and Electric sideline guy, the Wedge. What is going on? What does Snohomish got to do, Ronnie, to get something going?
Well, they got to score points for one. You know, I think they need to work on that passing game a little bit because I don't think the running's working well for them. So a little bit of quick throws over the middle, a little about the side. I think I do some quick off slant passes. That's what I do.
Little bubble screen type passes.
Yeah.
Something to get it moving.
Just move 2 or 3 or 4 yards at a time and see if they can make some motions.
Yeah, I like number 44, and there you see him right in the front of your screen there, Caden Alexander. I'd get him the ball. He seems to have the size and speed. And they do hand it off. And he gets out of one tackle, but can't get any more.
I think you're right, Scott. I tend to agree. I think you just got to get it in number 44's hands. He seems to be one of the better athletes on the field for sure.
See Cale Hammer there, 13. Always a mystery that first game, that first night, Tim. You just don't know. A lot of these kids, 6 returning starters from the offense for Snohomish, 6 on the defense, but you just never know.
It's almost like a preseason game. You're trying to figure everything out. And
you got an official timeout or
what's
equipment.
going on.
It's number 53, Connor King, running out there now. Gabriel Ames, 52, comes in. I'm guessing it's an equipment issue. 2nd and 11. Boy, they just haven't had good field position, really, and they've been behind the sticks all night.
And that's definitely what you want to avoid. Get some positive yardage here. There's 44.
And he's trying to get spin. They're trying to get the ball away from him, but he can't take on the group of Grizzlies.
They were doing a little trickery there.
Like, had like 8 Grizzlies in on that tackle finally.
Yeah, and you don't want to get in the way of big 79 Jordan Yadia. 6'5", 320. As we like to call, that's a 2-fridge situation.
Yeah, he doesn't look small.
No. You better have an extra freezer, come to think of it. Yeah, they're running, and Joey Hammer likes to run as we all hail Dick Armstrong, which, love to run. But 3rd and 12, Hammer with a little time goes up. It's caught by Alexander.
And he might get.
He steps out of a tackle.
He was
almost. He's got 2 yards left to go.
I gotta say, you gotta think about going for that. You haven't been able to establish anything. I'd seriously consider going for that, even on their side, the opposite side of the field.
Owen Gluth, man, he wanted a pick off, a pick 6 there, and great catch.
You're
by
looking
Alexander.
at like 4th and 3 there. And
yep.
I don't think I'd want to. It looks like they are going to punt.
Oh my!
I just think they got to try to stay on the field somehow.
Trickery?
Quite possibly.
GP does have a guy back, and no, they go ahead and punt it. And it's Russell, bobbles but gets it around the 20. And to get up to the 32-yard line. Well, 4th and 3 as you see Russell getting high fives. There he is.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I might have gone for that, but that's why I'm in the booth and not coaching.
There's Steve Hannon. Not only do you have the Wedge down there getting in the middle of everything, you got our great cameraman Josh getting in the middle of everything.
What did he get? I missed that.
Oh, you got Hannon on camera. He's right in the thick of it.
Hannon likes to be on camera.
Look at Josh, the camera guy, right in the middle of it.
That's the Wedge's great nephew.
First and 10, 6:55 left to go in the first half. River Lane, it's King back for running back duties, and he'll hand it off to King. Coming right at you. Face mask.
Looked like it. Like the way he turned the corner there with the stiff arm. Gets himself a few extra yards.
His shoulder looks maybe banged up.
Yeah, they might have popped his shoulder out. They were dragging on his arm.
Gain of 7.
That's one of the repercussions of using that stiff arm. They'll grab your arm. Here it is here. He did get a little face mask there.
Yeah, he got his hand on it, but he let go right away.
So 2nd and 3, and they give it off.
There goes.
First down, Bonche. And much more until Alexander.
I think there's flags all over the place.
Down to the Panther 35.
Looks like that's coming back.
I got flags for you in the booth.
Well, I need the challenge flag here in a minute. See what they're going to call here.
Boy, the whole Crispin Bonche, the 5'10 junior.
Oh, and it was a hold.
And that's why the hole was so big.
Let's see if we can find out where that was.
Oh, I think right in the middle.
Yeah, I see it. Guy grabbed his legs when he went down. That negated a great run by Bonchi.
Boy, Alexander had some FaceTime minutes for him, though, when he got to the 35 to take him down. So that'll push him way back.
Well, it only doesn't put, it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so it was at like the midfield, so they didn't have to go back behind the line of scrimmage at least. So they ended up getting positive yards on the play and the down over.
Only 2nd and 4 after all of that.
Yeah. Negated a big first down, though.
Tom Friel, our white hat referee. 6:20, 6:19 left to go in this first half. The 11th edition here, the Dick Armstrong Cup. Lane gets it this time. And they can't get him down at first contact, and Bonche drags a couple.
Yeah, and he gets the first down and then 2 or 3 more on top of that. So great run. GP running backs, they're loaded at the running back position this year. They're not even having to use Trey Lechner, who was their big running back last year.
Yeah,
right?
they want him as a receiver, but shout out to the big O-line. 76, Jake Reed, 6'3", 280 junior down there, Ronnie. Looks like GP is just pushing the Panther defensive line around.
Well, there is a lot of good blocking tonight for sure.
Bonche.
Look at that.
Left side, another first down. He's run out of bounds finally by the Panther, Gavin Maynard.
That's another big first down for the Grizzlies.
4th play of this drive, they had an opening 11-play drive going 90 yards for a 3-yard touchdown run by Ryan King. Then it was Cooper Jensen, an 18-yard pass, wide open in the corner of the end zone. And then another 5-yard run. And that's where we are.
There's
this 24.
That's Foster. And he takes a big hit, but he actually stays on his feet after that hit.
And Alexander going high when he hits, and hopefully he's all right.
Alexander having himself a big night, offensively and defensively. He's going to be a standout player this year.
He is. He is the Ulrich of last year and the year before, and the way he's tackling, the GP guys might need new face masks.
I think Snohomish is actually going to do really well when conference play opens up in their 3A.
They're 15-2 in conference play since 2018.
That's insane. That is insane.
2nd and 5. Toss over to Williams. And Williams picks up a couple. And Benjamin Williams, this is our coach has talked about him, the 6'2 junior getting his first big-time varsity start. Taken down by number 4, Wyatt Doran. .448, great camera work by our sideline camera, Josh. Doing an awesome job bringing these
Remember when we first started, we didn't have this HD.
Oh
that really
my God, we
clear
didn't have
HD.
any of this stuff. And they do give it to Lechner.
God, they just can't tackle him.
Still going.
And that's what you get when you got a guy that's 6'2", 230.
And he will be taking his services to Pullman, your alma mater.
Oh yeah,
the Cougs.
He's gonna love it over there.
There's some whistles going on. Ron, what's happening down there?
Well, number, I think 55 just came off the field, shaking up a little bit.
That'll bring in Benjamin Kirshner, 5'10", 250. The junior comes into the offensive line.
Nice night here at the stadium. Not too hot, not too cold.
Perfect. Great first Friday night here in September.
We've had a lot of them. We've gotten lucky here.
We really have. And some communication here as clock's winding. 1st and 10 now on the 27-yard line. This time he's going to pass. He wants to go deep. Williams!
Oh, he almost got him. Great job by the offensive line. He gave lean all day back there. There wasn't a rusher within 6 yards of him when he threw that ball.
Great job there by Easton Leonard on the coverage, the 6'2" senior. That would have been a spectacular play for Benjamin Williams. 2nd and 10. Stay tuned, our halftime, our Monster Energy halftime. We're gonna have Cameron Van Til from the Everett Herald coming up as Lechner takes it one more time.
And he's driving some.
And they still can't get him down.
He might get the first down on. He's going to be real close to the first down marker. Probably about 8 yards after contact there for Lechner.
8th play of this drive.
They're gonna. I think they'll at WSU. He'll be on defense.
Yeah, that's what that's what they talked about. But also, they like him in the slot, perhaps. And he's back there.
Keeping him back there.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. And they hand it off to Lechner again, and he's got the first down, and now he'll drag some Panthers with him.
Needed 1, got about 5.
Under 3 to go here. Glacier Peak going to get tested, though, Tim.
Next week.
Oh, my God. They're heading down
Actually,
south.
they're going to get tested for 2 weeks in a row.
Yes, they are. They're going to go meet Camus, the paper makers, at Doc Harris Stadium next Friday night at 7 p.m.
Wait, Camus, isn't that where Rowe is?
No, he's at Union.
Oh, Union. That's right. Right down in that area. Yeah.
1st and 10 now from the 12. Fakes the handoff. Play action, dumps it down. It's caught at the 5. Is he in?
There is a flag right at the line. He was definitely in. That ball came out afterwards, but I don't know what that flag's going to be. I think that's going to be a hold on Glacier Peak.
Tyler
Look for
Kinney,
that to come back.
Yeah, number 9. We'll see if it's...
See the replay here if we got it. But I think that's coming back.
Ronnie, you see anything down there?
On the far side of the field over there, kind of hard to see, but...
They're talking about it, though.
I do not see anything that looked like it should come back at this point.
Here's the replay. And here's Kenny gets it.
From that angle, we couldn't quite see it, but let's see what they're going to say here.
Worried if he fumbled it as he got tackled.
Illegal use of the hands is what they said. So that's going to come back. That's going to negate a touchdown there. Big penalty. I think that was right down by the goal line is where that flag was thrown, up the 3-yard line.
So in high school, 2:35 left to go here at half. We'll try and get some scores, our Monster Energy halftime. Now the ball at the 14-yard line. Riverline, the quarterback, senior, looks to the left. Now he goes for the end zone. He's got Jensen.
Oh, just slipped out of his hands.
He had it. It looks like he high-centered it. He came down. It fell off his hands when he came down.
Not a bad throw, like right at the corner of the end zone. Jensen's got the height for that.
Brings up 3rd and 12. Ronnie, you were right there.
Yeah, a little bit of mix-up on the pass routing there because we had Williams right there with Jensen, so that brought in 2 more defenders and made it a little tough for him to catch that ball.
Still opportunity to get a first down. They get it down to the 2, 2nd and 12 from the Panther 14. Bonche, the running back now. Bonche crosses maybe to the 10. That'll bring up a 3rd down.
Probably 3rd and about 9, maybe. 3rd and, yeah, I think 3rd and 9. 3rd and 8.
You know, it's unbelievable. Every year, every game, we go down and talk to the coaches. Who's going to be? Who are we thinking about? Who's not getting the pub? Who looking at? Do they bring up Bonche? Do they bring up
Foster?
Do they bring up any of these people? No.
No. Well, that's the beauty of that first game. You just don't quite know who's going to show up and make the best of it.
Bonche now the running back. Riverline. He goes down to pass. It's caught.
Oh, and
first
look at that.
down.
Touchdown, I think.
Touchdown! Austin Burns!
Austin Burns gets in the mix.
There's a flag on the play,
And
guys.
look at those yards after contact.
Ronnie
look
says
at that.
there's a flag.
Oh no, another flag. Uh-oh.
I think it's
Don't flash the lights yet, Todd.
I think it's against Snohomish.
Glacier Peak doesn't seem too concerned with the flag. Yeah, they're pointing at Snohomish. Then it could have been a face mask or something.
Well, we'll see here as they're doing some paperwork. Tom Friel, the white hat, been around for a long time. Just happy to have these officials. Still massive shortages out there if you're interested. I'm sure there's still time to get in the game. As you see him talking to head coach for the Glacier Peak Grizzlies, Shane Keck.
Go for 1. It's touchdown.
Oh, it is a touchdown.
Yeah.
So 10-yard pass to number 3, Austin Burns, the 5'10 senior. And that'll make our score 27-0, our Gene Johnson Plumbing scoreboard. This one getting out of control early. Nguyen, number 14 in for the extra try. It is up, and it is good.
28-0. Minute 39 left in the half. Snohomish has got to get something going here.
12 plays, 65 yards, and it has been all Grizzlies. Back here, Scott Ohsman, Tim Boyle, the 11th Dick Armstrong Cup, and Glacier Peak has won all 10, and they are just cruising. I'm not sure if Snohomish can come up with an answer. Obviously, we got a big, whole another half to go here, but good golly, GP.
Unless something miraculous happens, GP is going to own their 11th straight Dick Armstrong Cup here.
And now the penalty being assessed on the kickoff. So let's get back to Glacier Peak's daunting schedule. They got Camas, who's won a championship and are the #1 preseason rated 4A right now in many polls.
It's either Lake Stevens or Camas in most of the polls, right? So, yeah. They're either playing the #1 or 2 team either way.
Yeah, then a great treat on September 17th. That's a Saturday against Ferndale, and that's going to be down at Lumen Field at 3:45 p.m.
And you're trying to replace me for that game, Scott. What's the deal? Uh-oh, you're not sure you're doing it?
Oh, we might not be doing that one. We were told that we did get approvals. We'll see about that. Stay tuned.
But both those games are going to be difficult.
Yeah, Ferndale picked high as this one's taken by Snohomish, trying to make a big play happen.
Ferndale's usually tough every year.
Yes, gets about the 22-yard line. That's number 19, Mason Podol.
Have they played Ferndale before? I don't even remember them ever playing Ferndale.
I don't either.
I don't think they played Camas either, right?
Yeah, no, I don't believe so. And then they go to California. They go to Northern California, Central Northern, to play Rockland High School.
Yeah, I mean, it's a gauntlet for them for 3 straight weeks.
Then they get back into conference play. The Marauders Mariner, brand new head coach, fired up for him, Tyler Tuiasa-Sopo.
Tyler, a Woodinville native.
He played for Mariner, though.
Incomplete pass.
Is that complete or incomplete?
I think it was
that was
incomplete.
Going to Oregon.
Yep.
So, yeah, Tyler Tuiasa-Sopo, great guy. He was the quarterback for Mariner at that WESCO 4A Media Night. He's so fun to talk to. He's got some cool players.
You talk about some athletes coming out of that family.
Goodness.
It's like everyone, it seems like there's kids all over the place in that family, and everyone's like a D1 athlete or
incredible.
Something like that.
Cale Hammer trying to get it. Gets it to Larson. Larson just nothing there, and he's going to lose some yards. Boy, the pursuit by the guys in blue, just too much.
A lot of people going for that lineman of the night shirt.
Yes. So then they go, Brian Thomas, again, with the Kamiak Knights. He's got that place turned around. That's going to be a away game at Goddard on the Saturday, again, another Saturday game, October 8th. As this one is thrown, and is it complete?
They're saying it. Oh, no, they're saying it's complete to number
Doran,
4.
the receiver there.
Yeah, we'll see how well GP comes out of that 3-game stretch. And then Snohomish, they've got, it should get a little easier for them after tonight.
They have Mount Lake Terrace next Friday night, then Shorecrest, Edmonds Woodway, the Warriors always tough, then Linwood. They're going to play Liberty from Renton.
They're usually pretty good.
Yeah. Then
I can easily see Snohomish winning their next 4 games in a row.
Totally. And then Shorewood, and then they finish up again. That could come down to the league championship once again. The Bearcats, Monroe, but that's a home game right here at Veterans Memorial Stadium on October 21st.
I think that Snohomish got a really good shot at taking their 4th division championship.
Yeah, I do too.
4th straight.
And STSPN's broadcast now, you'll see next week it's right here, Mount Lake Terrace at Snohomish here. We'll have it STSPN, 7 o'clock. Federal Way, Lake Stevens, that is going to be a doozy. Friday night, September 16th. That should be an awesome game at Lake Stevens.
Federal Way at Lake Stevens.
Yeah,
wow.
That could be very juicy. Then, again, Lumen Field is TBD right now. Then the Warriors of Snohomish, Linwood at Snohomish, Mariner Glacier Peak, and down the way there.
And then look at October 28th.
Glacier Peak at Lake Stevens. Always comes down. Hasn't beaten Lake Stevens in many years, but who has?
Nobody in the league, that's for sure.
They went and tried to get a state championship last year. They were denied.
Well, they got beat by Graham Kopowson,
yes,
right?
and GK was
they
all
were
world.
Phenomenal.
Ended up playing actually nationally, beating a team from Georgia.
They beat one of the top teams in the country.
Yeah, that goes over to.
They were like a big underdog in that game too.
Yeah. So it'll be
I'm
fun.
surprised Graham Kopowson didn't get ranked number 1 this year. But
yeah, apparently again, listening to Cascada Preps, Ryland got a lot of flack for that. Maybe he's got this
for not putting him number 1.
Yeah, he's got this spreadsheet thing going. You know, he's.
Well, one thing, Ryland knows what he's doing.
He's got this gunkulator from 1988, this thing, spreadsheet that's been going. 44 seconds left, 2nd and 8. Fakes it, he's in trouble again, lets it go.
Incomplete.
So yeah, Ryland's got all kinds of stuff going. So yeah. Here's his preseason. So Bellevue 3A number 1. They're going to play Lake Stevens
that
next
is
week.
going to be a beauty of a game.
Yeah.
That is going to be an amazing game.
That's going to be on KRKO. Tom Lafferty, Tall Tom, with Joel Vincent and Steve Willits. Kale tries to dump it, nothing there
Too
again.
much pressure.
Yeah, the pressure's unbelievable. 35 seconds, it'll lead to 4th and 8. So yeah, 4A Camas number 1, 2 Lake Stevens on the Cascadia Preps preseason. And in Class 3A, he's got Ferndale number 4.
Yeah, so it's Glacier Peak's got their hands full the next 3 weeks.
Stay tuned again. Our Monster Energy halftime show. We'll have Cameron Van Til from the Everett Herald prep coverage as the kick goes down, and it's taken about the 18.
Oh, there's going to be a block.
And
that's
Russell
coming back, block in the back 2, 3. There's a whole bunch of them.
Throw your flag.
There's flags everywhere. Here, let me throw one too.
Boyle's throwing flags in the booth.
Jeez, everywhere. I saw the first one was clear as day, and then about 4 more kept coming out.
How's the crowd tonight, Ronnie, from your perspective? It looks pretty decent up from the booth.
Well, one thing's for sure, we don't have, remember the first year we did this game, there were people everywhere, all over the grass, up on Tightwad Hill.
Yeah.
You had all over the place. You couldn't buy a spot.
No. Ronnie might try and get head coach Shane Keck on his way out to the locker room at halftime.
See what all these flags. I know there was one for sure was an illegal block in the back.
A lot of laundry.
But then I don't know if there seemed like there was a bunch more coming. See what they say here.
Trying to find Ronnie down on the field. There he is. He's in the middle of the pack, right? The wedge.
They declined it.
Okay.
They didn't want to punt it over again. Well, actually, you can usually just take the yards, right?
I think so. 22 seconds left, though, in this first half.
Why would they decline that? Oh, because there's a personal foul. That's why.
That's it. And that's on Glacier Peak as well.
Yeah, that's why they declined it. Yeah, I was wondering where all those other flags were coming from.
Ronnie, can you hear us? I don't know if we have a problem with his mic. So all kinds of Ron Friel doing all kinds of directions here. 22 seconds left, 28-0. Our Gene Johnson Plumbing scoring update as
22 seconds. They should just, my guess is they'll just run it in the line or take a knee.
There he is, and they do take a knee.
And that'll do it for the first half.
All right. 28-0. Stay tuned. We'll have our Monster Energy halftime show coming up. We'll try and get some scores from around on this big first night of high school football. The 11th edition, the Dick Armstrong Cup on STSPN, brought to you by Les Schwab Tire. We'll be back.
Come with us. The new generation. The next level. Sending it big.
You're in for a good run. Let's go.
Come with us to the track, to the trails, to the slopes, to the surf, to the fight, to the race.
Look at this.
To the 4 a.m. starts. Training harder, pushing further, hitting back, hard.
I never throw you. I get the gang on you. You better pray for it. I put that thing on you. You ever play with it?
To the fans, to the followers, and the haters.
But it doesn't matter.
Come with us to the blood, to the sweat, and the broken bones. Cue rehab. We never quit. We never give up. We take control. To the world titles. To the world's first. The world's best. Come with us. We're just getting started.
It's going to be so much fun. I promise you.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Hot summers in Snohomish County lead to homeowners taking steps earlier each year to keep their home comfortable. If you're thinking about air conditioning for your home, now is the perfect time. Air conditioning costs hundreds less when installed with a new furnace. If you're unsure about the age or dependability of your home comfort system, our consultants will help you determine the best solution. Our experienced technicians make sure our customers are comfortable by keeping their heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical systems working well. But we believe comfort is more than that. We want you to have a comfortable buying experience, to be comfortable with our technicians working in your home, and on top of that, getting a value you're comfortable with. Okay. Welcome back here in the booth. We're at halftime of the Dick Armstrong Cup 2022 version. Glacier Peak up 28-0. And join me, as promised, Cameron Van Til of the Everett Herald Preps does a tremendous job covering. Cameron, welcome and happy first day of high school football.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so you've covered these guys. How many years now? You're a fixture here.
Yeah, this is I think year 5, year 6. Yeah, so it's been a little while. Yeah.
Fantastic. You and Zach Harris again, who joined me at the 4A WESCO media. You guys do a tremendous job covering. You know a lot about these teams tonight. Anything surprise you, or what's your impressions here of the first half?
Well, I think that the hard-hitting analysis here is that Glacier Peak is really, really good. Really impressive first half by the Grizzlies on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, they had a couple surprises. I mean, they talk about Trey Lechner. We all know the Wazoo commit going to go in receiver, and finally they just didn't get him the ball. So they said, you know what, the heck with it. We're going to have you as a running back, because Bonche and Foreman, 26 and 24. No, of course, Tim and I were talking about. Did you know anything about them?
Not really, no. Yeah, and they're. I mean, they both got to be at probably at least 50 yards rushing right now. And so I mean, really impressive first half. That was what I was most impressed with Glacier Peak. I mean, they just basically lined up and ran the ball at will all first half.
And Sharzak 7, the other big receiver for Glacier Peak, he caught one of the first series passes, and then he went down. We don't know what's going on there, but that was sad to see. These kids are so jacked up for high school football.
Yeah. I mean, that was second play of the game. He's obviously a big part of their offense. So hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
And the Panthers, we were talking as we went to break here. The Panthers aren't bad. The Panthers are going to be just fine. And even we talked to Joey Hammer, the head coach for Snohomish, before. He said they're loaded, and they look big. But Snohomish, they have had a tremendous last 3 years in WESCO 3A South.
They have, yeah. I mean, they've won at least a share of the past 3 league titles. They won back-to-back outright titles in 2018, 2019, and then they won a share of the title last year. So this is a team, again, this is more about Glacier Peak and how good they are. A lot of people think Glacier Peak can contend for a state title this year in 4A. And so, Snohomish is just going up against really one of the best teams in the state tonight. So,
yeah. What other teams are you excited to cover? I know you and Zach, you're all over the place. Anybody else you can't wait to? Any other matchups that you're looking forward to that we can see you and hear you and read you in the Herald?
Yeah, well, I think obviously WESCO 4A is going to be really, really fascinating this year. I mean, Lake Stevens, a lot of people think this is the year that they'll win that state title. Glacier Peak obviously is going to be a major factor in the 4A state title race. Kamiak's a really interesting team.
Yeah,
really
Brian Thomas. Whoa. I guess we're in the booth. Scott Ohsman, Cameron Van Til. We got Tim Boyle here, Josh the camera guy. It's a party. So go ahead. Yes, Brian Thomas has got a great crew there. He's got he's got some big time D1 kids down there, some great athletes. Talk more about that.
Yeah. WESCO 4A is going to be really fascinating. Yeah, Kamiak's a team that's on the rise. They made a huge jump last season, so it'll be fascinating to see if they can contend with with Lake Stevens and Glacier Peak. And I mean, as far as just big games coming up, I mean, next week, Lake Stevens, Bellevue. That's going to be a.
Who are you going to that one? Did you?
I will be. Yeah.
Did you call? You said Zach. You got to go somewhere else.
Yeah, we kind of split the next 2 weeks because Glacier Peak has that game in Lumen Field, which will be really fun. So Zach will be taking that game.
Fantastic. Do you have a prediction of the Bellevue Lake Stevens game? Tim asks.
That's tough. I learned early on here never pick against Lake Stevens, and I pretty much held true to that for pretty much the whole time. I messed up early on. Or one of those Monroe Lake Stevens games, I picked Monroe. Lake Stevens ran all over them, so
Tim and I have done. We've done a lot of those games. They're very fun, and yeah, you're like the Monroe. Can they do it? And Lake Stevens, Tom Try.
Those were some really good Monroe teams. But I mean, Lake Stevens. I learned early on not to pick against Lake Stevens, so I'll go with Lake Stevens.
Are you covering who they play Garfield tomorrow? Correct, at Memorial Stadium, downtown Seattle. Is that you or Zach?
Actually, we're not covering that game tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to know who the quarterback for Lake Stevens is going to be. I tried to ask him at the WESCO 4A media, and he wouldn't commit to anybody.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who comes out there as their starter. It'll be fascinating to see.
All right, get you out of here on this. If you don't follow Cameron Van Til, do it now on Twitter. What's your Twitter handle?
It's at Cameron Van Til, so nice and simple.
Zags, the guy knows anything and everything about the Gonzaga Bulldogs basketball. How are you feeling? And I'm sorry about the tall kid,
Chet Holmgren.
Holmgren going down. That's horrible. But how do you feel about where the Zags are?
I actually feel really good. It was obviously a tough loss in the Sweet 16 last year. They had an awful shooting night. For a while there, it looked really bad because we looked like we're going to lose a lot of players. But quite a few of them are going to be back this year, and so I'm feeling really good about things. So we'll see.
All right, if you haven't already, sign up, subscribe, do it. Everett Herald, it's unbelievable value. It's local coverage like nobody's business. Follow him on Twitter. Cameron, you're always great. Thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll have a better second half here, see if Snohomish can come back.
Yeah.
And we will come back. That's been the Monster Energy halftime show here. Glacier Peak up 28-0. We'll be back after this.
Come with us. The new generation. The next level. Sending it big.
You're in for a good run. Let's go.
Come with us to the track, to the trails, to the slopes, to the surf, to the fight, to the race. Look at this! To the 4 a.m. starts, training harder, pushing further, hitting back, hard. To the fans, to the followers, and the haters. Come with us to the blood, to the sweat, and the broken bones. You rehab. We never quit. We never give up. We take control. To the world titles. To the world's first. The world's best.
UFC strawweight champion.
Come with us. We're just getting started.
It's going to be so much fun. I promise you.
Back down here on the field with Shane Kick. Shane, a lot of points on the board there that first half. What that mean to you?
Yeah, I thought the kids executed the run game real well. We hit some things in the passing game, so pretty happy offensively and defensively. Man, I thought we played lights out except for the roughing the punter. Other than that, pretty solid on both sides of the ball.
Definitely solid on both sides. So second half, you got a little big lead here. You're going to put some more players in there and try things out?
Absolutely. I think player development is a big part of our program, what we believe in, and so you get a chance for young guys to play, but still, we got to go. This game's not over. It's definitely within striking distance. So, hopefully we can put up a couple more and then maybe we can get some young guys in.
All right, good job. And we'll look for those young guys to get in there. Thanks, Shane.
Thanks a lot.
All right, back to you, Scott.
Ronnie, thank you. Our sideline reporting brought to you by American Family Insurance, Sally Petty Agency. That's a little Lou Holtz in there. Hey, this game's not over yet. We're only up 28.
Yeah, I think most coaches would say that. They don't want 28's kind of like just kind of outside the comfort zone.
Well, and we've seen crazy things in high school football. Nutty stuff happens.
Now, I don't think they're in any danger, but still, if you're a coach, 35-0 looks a lot better than 28-0.
Well, they received, so Snohomish will get the ball here to start the second half.
What we'd like to see is 28-7 next.
Yes.
You know, that'd be the ideal thing.
So Tim and I, of course, are, great coaches as we sit up here high above. And we think that Joey Hammer needs to get it to Mr. Alexander, number 44, and just see what happens.
Like every play.
Yeah, every play. I mean, he's on defense, he's on offense, it doesn't matter. He is stood out to us as he's up to the task.
He's cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Again, I really think Snohomish is going to do great this year.
I do too.
I just think running into GP this, early in the season like this, GP's obviously got a lot more talent this year than Snohomish does. And, they're running into like the number 4 team in the state and they're 4A.
Yeah.
God, you got me up there still?
Yeah, I do, Ronnie.
Yeah, I got some guy down here named Steve Hannon. Is that your name?
Never heard of him.
I'm here, Ron.
Hollywood Hannon.
Hollywood Hannon.
Hollywood Hannon, the boys are saying.
I know it. They've renamed me. I've been renamed.
So, a strong defense the first half. What do you got to say about what their boys are doing?
Yeah, I mean, right now the plan is going according to what we thought that we would see. We anticipate they're going to come out and try to do some other things to us. So we talked about some stuff that maybe we're going to see. Now we just got to wait and see what they want to do. But really good defense in the first half for sure.
You going to change anything up on your defense?
Not until they change on offense.
Well, you think they're going to see some more passing?
Yes, we will see that.
All right, you heard it from Steve tonight. We're going to see Snohomish passing out here. Thank you, Steve.
All right, Ron.
All right, back to you, Scott.
That's so good. So good. Ron the Wedge Henthorn getting right.
Hollywood Hannon.
Hollywood Hannon. He's always up for an interview, no matter what. And we love him for it.
He wanted to go 10 minutes on that one.
He did. He is. We're gonna get a call from his agent. He's contractually obligated. Big, huge thank you to Les Schwab Tire. Tonight's presentation of high school sports in the Dick Armstrong Cup is brought to you by Les Schwab Tire. Also, they are going to sponsor our new Lineman of the Night award. So,
Steve, you got a minute up there for me?
Oh yeah, here go Joey Hammer. Go.
Joey, tell me what you're thinking about out there tonight. Hey, we got to go out here and compete, right? We got 2 houses of football. We're far from over, so we got to come out and compete and do what we got to do. Got a good running game part of the time out there. See if you can move some more on ball. That's right. We got to just move earth, right? We got to move earth, protect the football, take it down and score, and then shut them down defensively. Go make it work for you, Joey. Yes, sir. Go Panthers. Thank you. All right, Scott, back to you.
I love Joey Hammer. Are you not fired up right now?
Outstanding. He's always fired up.
I tell you, I don't care. It's 28-0. I'm fired up if I talk to Joey Hammer.
He's great.
If I'm having a down day, I'm calling Coach Hammer.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Coach Hammer, he kind of hinted that he was a little bit afraid of how talented GP was.
Yeah.
But he's going to do fine this year. So.
No, he's fantastic. He has done such a tremendous job taking over from Kai Smalley, who did a great job turning this whole thing around, getting the numbers up. And, he is 3A state in the tourney there and the share of the title for the WESCO 3A South. So, like you said, like we've been saying, they're going to be just fine.
Yeah, my guess is it's going to come down to that. Just like GP and Lake Stevens, it's going to come down to that Monroe game at the end of the year.
Yeah. Well, lots to look around the state and obviously in Western Washington for high school football. College has already kicked off some tremendous games last night. I had to text you to remind you to watch one. What are you doing?
What was I doing?
I don't know, but it was Purdue down to the wire at Penn State.
The wife had me watching that Game of Thrones, Game of Dragons, or whatever it's called.
You enjoyed it?
I did. Can't wait till the next one.
I text him. I'm like absolutely blowing up. I'm like, are you not watching this Purdue Penn State?
I had to say, I got to stop and watch this.
And then the backroom brawl with the 2 USC former quarterbacks, West Virginia and Pitt. That was great. So, couple weeks here for.
Hey, shout out to Tyler Helinski's brother Ryan Helinski, who made a great comeback. Oh, we're getting.
Did you see the flag on the field out here, guys? That was a headline. The referee put the flag down for us.
The flag was on the field?
On the Panthers' delay of game penalty, and GP declined it.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Okay, didn't catch. Thank you, Ron. Delay of game on Snohomish.
Okay, we're getting ready for the second half. Just a reminder, if you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe and then comment. We'll probably in the second half, I'm seeing some great comments on our chat feed for YouTube as the kick is off and it's taken by Snohomish up around the 36-7 yard line.
Number 24 for Snohomish.
And that's Easton Leonard. Also a reminder, if you're not already, you should. Follow us on Twitter at Snohomish Sports. Instagram is STSPN Live. Facebook is at STSPN. We're talking, is this our 12th year, 11th year?
12th, I think.
.com.
It's a debate. Yes, Ronnie?
STSPN.com.
That's right. There you go. 1st and 10 from their own 38. Cale Hammer gets it off to Larson on the left, on the far side.
Probably going to see some more. Down 28-0. You're probably going to see a lot of passing this half.
Yeah.
I got to jump in here. So you need to comment on YouTube. The actual comment section that's below the video, not the chat section. Go in there and comment because it causes YouTube to put us up a little bit higher in their feed.
Yeah, we're playing into the algorithms. You know, as the kids say, the algo. We need the algorithm.
Just don't say anything bad about me and Scott. We can't handle it.
No, I have very thin skin. Cale Hammer, he connects, does he not? Trying to go to Orgel. And it's broken up.
Just a little bit late on the pass.
Cale under pressure all night long. And that'll set up a 3rd and 12. Just the start of the third quarter here, and Snohomish had a rough first half.
Trying to get something going here, desperate to get something going.
The senior Cale Hammer heading to Gonzaga to play baseball, and
there goes Alexander.
There's Alexander. He's
Look at
pushing
him.
people down. There's a flag. He's crossed the 50.
Gonna come back.
And a Panther first down.
I don't think it's going to stick. I think there was a hold back at the 45.
2 flags on the play, one up where he got tackled too.
You think they're going to get number 4 Wyatt Doran?
I think they're going to. Yeah, I think it's going to be a hold on the offense. And that's too bad. That negates a big run. He is going to get some positive yard. Well,
see where they mark it.
Third. And just what they didn't need.
No, they had a great run. He took our advice and gave it to 44 Caden Alexander.
Now the good news, it's only 3rd and 9 instead of 3rd and 12 because of where that hold was. So gives them a little bit of a better 3rd down play.
See if they get it to Alexander again. Cale now looking to the left. The lefty goes
long.
deep. Far corner. Topping in. He picks it.
It's going to be offensive.
Doran.
It's going to be offensive pass interference. That is coming back too. I think number 4 was pushing off big time. You'll see it again. You'll see it again here.
The big throw, and he had Doran.
Can't quite see it there, but it was plain as day from here.
Gabe Russell's on the coverage.
Here's the call here. Pass interference offense.
Boy, 2 costly penalties here. That could have been a massive mojo mover for the Panthers.
The first one they would have got, I think the first play they would have got the first down either way. This one, that was clearly, he would have never got that if he wasn't pushing off like that. That is a costly one. Now it's going to be 3rd and forever.
An airplane ride. Call Southwest. Yeah, call Alaska Airlines out of Payne, Everett, Payne Field.
Well, we got Harvey Field right here.
Yeah, we do. Right, Snohomish zone. 11:20 left in the third quarter.
Boy,
what, Panthers.
20 something.
We talked to Joey Hammer about the last few Dick Armstrong Cups, and it's just those little moments where they get something going and they just 1 step forward, 2 step back. Here's Kale, he's just going to launch it.
He's going to do it again.
Trying to get over. Is it intercepted?
That might have been picked. I think that was picked.
Russell.
Or was he out of bounds when he caught that? We'll see it again here.
I think he was out of bounds.
Over the shoulder. It looks like the ball was down. But so GP takes over on downs.
Now the disappointing thing, if they would have got back when it was 3rd and 9, if they could have got 6 or 7 yards, they could have gone for it on 4th down. You can't go for it on 4th down here.
4th and 24.
24 from your own 20-something.
Well,
you could, but it wouldn't be a wise decision. Rowe might do it.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Roy Rosenbaugh, the head coach now at Union. Here's the punt. Takes a Panther bounce. Now
they're going to let it go.
Out of bounds at the 38. And that's where Glacier Peak will.
Not what Snohomish was looking for there.
No, it'll be interesting to see if head coach Shane Keck gets some kids in and get some
I don't
reps.
think he will yet. 28-0. I don't know. I think he's going to want to get a little bit up, a little bit higher score there.
Well, it's just the 3rd quarter, but we're going to have our Adrenaline fundraiser player of the game and our Les Schwab Tire lineman of the night.
Got Bonchi in there, running back.
Yeah, he's been outstanding tonight. And they get it to Bonche. Almost cut down in the backfield. There comes a good play for the Panthers. I think that's one of the few times they've stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
That's the defensive line play they were looking for.
Loss of 2, or maybe now they'll say loss of 1, so 2nd and 11. (10:33, 28 points for GP. See if they can add it here. 2nd and 11. Fakes the handoff. Now play action. Pass is caught by Cooper Jensen at the Panther 40-some yard, 43-yard line.
That was a big first down pickup, but we got a player injured. Oh, Alexander.
Boy. Oh, no.
The one guy you can't have injured for Snohomish.
Oh, no. River, play action, and there he's bumped out. As you
ran
see,
into
Jensen
his own player, it looks like.
Gets it at the 45. He's brought down, but he doesn't really go down all the way. The Oregon State commit.
Alexander's being helped off the field. That doesn't look good.
You need him. And there's head coach Joey Hammer with him.
That's kind of funny. We talked, well, not funny, but we talked about that at halftime. Do you risk having Alexander in there at 28-0?
Yeah.
You know, and there's your answer.
Yep. Here's us. Welcome into the STSPN booth. Scott Ohsman, the almost famous Timothy B. Boyle.
I don't know about that.
The pass is Williams is caught over on the sideline. We got all the equipments, all the wires going.
That's probably because the camera.
No flag.
And now they're going to wave off. Tom Friel waving it off. Cooper Jensen already with an 18-yard touchdown so far, and Austin Burns, number 3, with a 10-yard catch for a touchdown. Ryan King has run one in.
Didn't King have 2?
I think he did. Yes, he had a 5-yarder as well.
Were to King. Then we haven't seen much of him after that.
No,
there's
this
Bonchi.
is Bonche. And he's driven back. Great play, a little extracurricular there by number 11, Gavin Maynard.
Now the defensive line made a couple changes there because they're definitely not getting those holes like they were in the first half. Bonchi and Foster, they were hitting big holes.
3rd and 4. for Glacier Peak. Cooper Jensen and Williams on the near side, and Kenny in the slot. They get it to Bonche. Bonche pushed back and driven back.
Maybe.
And again, number 11.
Late flag. That late flag like that could be against Snohomish.
Well, Gavin Maynard, every time he tackles him, he keeps walking over him as he's down, and
that might be what it is.
That's going to call a flag.
And I think it is going to be against Snohomish.
Oh my goodness, Snohomish!
That's exactly
you can't afford it.
They had him on had him to fourth down, and
should have been 4th and 4, basically almost no gain.
It's a face mask.
Oh my!
Ouch! Didn't need to do it too, because you got all kinds of people wrapped up on him.
The penalties tonight, and typically over the years, this has been an issue for Glacier Peak, but they are absolutely killing the Panthers tonight, amongst other woes. So that'll give GP a first down.
Didn't give him that many yards, though.
No,
Only went about 5 yards, so.
First and down now, 1st and 10 from the 30. Bonche play action, lean to pass over the middle. Trying to go to Jensen, just overthrew him, incomplete.
He had him too. If that was on the money, that would have been a touchdown.
Chrisvin Bonche, number 26 in blue, the 5'10 junior running back. Boy, he has shown up tonight.
So is Foster too.
Yes, he has.
Foster was having, and King was having a great night too. So we haven't seen much of King after those first couple touchdowns.
Warm evening here for the fall, but almost typical this time of year here in the Pacific Northwest. Bonche still in. 2nd and 10. Lean. Over the middle, had a wide open Williams, and I don't know, there might have been a mix-up there,
Yeah,
Ron.
we had some pressure coming in quick, too.
Let's go down to Ron Henthorn, our American Family Insurance sideline reporter. Ron, looks like the Panthers have made some adjustments, and it's paying off here on the defensive line.
I think it is, because on that last passing play, they got in there a little quick, and the release was a little too quick for the receiver to turn around and catch. So here's one he's going to catch.
3rd and 10, Williams.
Oh,
and
he's going to be close. He's going to be right about on the line.
Now, Ronnie's like 100% on calling these. Is that a first down?
He's short.
He's short.
By about 2 inches, maybe.
11 and a half, maybe.
Benjamin Williams having a good night tonight.
Yeah, it does look like he's just short.
Big 76 Jake Reed out there trying to block for him. 4th and 1. They got Lechner in the backfield, the big kid.
Yeah, I think he can get 1 yard.
High snap. They fake it to him, and it's River will get it
Lean
easily.
does the work. Good choice there.
River telling me at WESCO for a media night he's not really into a nickname.
Well, that's just all the more reason we need to give him one. Then.
We'll have to go to the writers' room.
That's going to be a tough one.
Figure something out. First down now. 1st and 10 at the Panther 15. The offense basically been able to do whatever they want. Now we have a whistle. Oh, an equipment here on Kenny. So
tape is unwrapping from his arms.
I thought he threw his handkerchief there
yeah,
for
I
a
know.
second.
How much tape do you need?
Wrist tape.
Oh, and uh-oh.
Yeah, Jenkins number 19 says, you know what?
I'll go in.
My tape's fine. They'll put the big fella in there. Lechner still at running back. This time.
Rolling out. Uh-oh.
Fakes it. He's got pressure by Larson. And River picks up 4. Has to run quite a ways.
Actually, River showed some wheels on that play. He's got a little little speed to him.
Ford
Outran number 22.
You think Jim Zorn taught him that this summer at the Ford Sports?
Kind of looked a little bit like Jim Zorn in his younger days.
The quarterback coach there, working with River, said he had a great summer.
Zorn was a lefty, if I'm not, wasn't he?
I wasn't here. I didn't live here at that time.
Well, you weren't. You were too young.
Yeah, I was. I'm a young man.
He was a lefty.
Run and Wedge Henthorn. River takes it. I think that was a broken play. Gets down close
River
to the
actually
first down.
gets some good positive yardage out of that. Yeah, Zorn to Largent was the big combo way back in the day, way before your time.
But I was just a wee pup.
You were still on the bottle, weren't you?
Largent was cut by Bum Phillips in the
Houston. And the Houston Oilers.
Yeah, and he drove all night up to get to Seattle and to try out for the Seahawks. But yeah, he was cut by Houston.
No kidding.
Ends up being the all leader in pretty much every stat when he retired.
Third
oh, look
and 3.
at that.
Gets it over and a touchdown, and Gabe Russell.
Gabe Russell. He's having himself a nice little night.
He is.
Is that his second one or first? Is that his second touchdown?
I think that's his first touchdown, but I could be wrong.
He's been involved in some big plays tonight. We don't have our budget cuts. We don't have our stat guy
Yeah,
anymore,
but that was a McDaniels do it best center touchdown for the Grizzlies. A 15-yard touchdown, Russell. 34-0, and the extra try is up, and it is good by Aiden Larson. Aiden Larson, a big kicker, 6'3".
That is a big kicker. We're using a couple different kickers tonight.
We are. We're trying out.
That's our third kicker we used? Oh, no, that was number 46 again. Okay. I'd say it's probably Cooper Jensen, but I'm not positive.
Talking about our adrenaline fundraiser player of the game.
Lots to choose from at the moment.
You know, I don't know. The running backs are that's looking. I'm interested. Maybe consider the running backs.
Possibly. I don't want to show my hand yet.
Does Ron get a? We haven't all been together in so long. When kicks it off, it's taken around the 12.
Oh, nice.
And this is Doran. He breaks out across the 35 to the 36. Good run back for Doran.
Interesting to see if Alexander will come back in.
Yeah. There's been some injuries on both sides tonight.
Yeah, Sharzak came out early and hasn't got back in.
Does Ron get a vote? I can't remember.
Well, it depends on what his vote is.
We also have our Les Schwab lineman of the night. And there's a whistle here. 7:10 left to go in the third quarter. That's going to be a timeout. You know what that means. That's an Airfield Espresso timeout. We'll take one too. 35-0. Scott Ohsman, Tim Boyle, Ron Henthorn. STSPN High School Prep Football presented by Les Schwab Tire. Well, Tim, a big announcement today. The, managing governor, whatever, of college football playoffs say they're going to expand, which I know you do not like. If you don't listen to our podcast, you wouldn't know. He hates it. He wants 2 teams. He wants back to 1986. He liked it like it was then. They expanded it to 12.
I like it when number 1 and number 2 play each other. Back in the 80s, you never knew who was going to play. It wasn't necessarily 1 and 2. Oh, that's going to be an offsides.
That is.
But I know you weren't happy because it's only going to be a 12-team playoff, and you want like 36 teams. But you know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen in a few years? It's going to be, it's the same 12 teams every year. We need to make it 16 teams.
They will, but that's what's so great about college football, about sports.
College football just turned into a professional sport over the last year or so, and
I think
I'm really disappointed in how it's gone.
I know you are. You are.
I'm a little bit of a purist. I guess.
You are. You're an old school purist.
I just don't like.
You just can't.
It's it's going to be whatever colleges have the most money are going to attract the best recruits, and that's not right.
1st and 5, Cale keeps it, and he dives forward up to the 44-yard line.
Gets some positive yardage. It's going to be about 1.5 yards short or so. But yeah, I don't like the way that's going. You can't possibly tell me you like that, right? With all the money and recruiting.
I can tell you anything I want.
Yeah, well, I want it. You can. You're right.
No, I see. It's hard. I see the reason why. If I like the as we were playing here, 2nd and 2, 6:35 left to go in the third quarter. As Cale Hammer now takes it himself, finds a window, gets a Panther first down, and they have been hard to come by. Believe us.
I like to see it, and they're on the plus side of the field now.
Cale
but yeah,
says,
the whole thing about. I'm not opposed to players getting paid, but it's got to, when one player's getting $1 million and
Well, yeah, it's the business, and it's we love capitalism, but then it's sometimes on the other side, it's lost the charm of college football.
Yeah.
I think that is the thing, and the transfer portal. As first down, here comes Larson, and Larson gets another Panther first down.
Absolutely, great first down. Keep the chains moving.
Much better blocking up front by these Panther linemen this half. And shout out to Joey Hammer and his staff to make these halftime adjustments. This is the best drive they've had in the night.
I agree.
Doran here right on your near side, number 4. Hands it off.
Not much
and
doing
Larson
there.
Can't not find
He's
anything.
Get right back to about the line of scrimmage there.
Taken down by Bradley Perman, number 8. Boy, some fun, great players over the past, GP, and we're number 8 over the years. But yeah, it is what it is, because when they announced today that they're going to expand the playoffs to 12 teams in 2026, it might be 24. They should have said ESPN has decided to expand the playoffs.
Exactly.
And Fox and NBC and the networks, which ESPN owns college football playoffs, as we now have a equipment timeout or something.
Well, the other thing about that is it's 12 teams, and then the number 13 team is going to be whining and crying just like the number 5 team does now.
I mean, but who cares about that? Why is that an issue for you?
Well, because that's what I mean. They're going to try. Then it's going to go from 12 to 16.
Absolutely. Share the love.
Silly.
But
that is just silliness.
Well, I think the haves and have-not. Here's the handoff. Or no, he keeps it. And
You're going to get teams with like 4 losses in the college football playoff, and it's like, I don't know. I just call me.
You're a curmudgeon.
A grumpy old man. Get off my lawn.
You are a grumpy old man.
Stuff, but come on, you don't need 12
The
teams
winds
in
have
the
changed
playoffs.
for Tim Boyle.
When did you two guys get married?
It seems like it, huh?
He's impossible, Ron.
Scott wants everybody to get a participation trophy.
Yep, 3rd and 4. Hey, you get your orange slices after every podcast. You should be very happy. Larson on the far side. I like what the Panthers are doing here. They're getting a little mojo going.
Let's move the ball, get some tempo going. Let's do something. Let's get that ball in the end zone.
They're doing what Dick Armstrong would like. They're pounding the rock. Joey Hammer likes it. He's got a little Dick Armstrong in him. Can you imagine 13 years in a row winning the league? 279 wins, 32 seasons, 2 state titles.
He pretty much owned every record when he retired for the most part.
Yeah.
Put a lot of pros in the league, a lot of coaches.
4th and 4. This is a big one. Kale stumbles.
Oh, look at
Kale.
that. There he goes.
Got it. To the 10. To the 5. Touchdown, Panthers. And
that was number
45. It's
who is it?
Caleb Puddle.
Wow, a new face there.
The senior. That was a trickery little business.
It was a misdirection, kind of wing T misdirection type stuff, and great run. The Panthers are on the board.
3:14 left to go in the third, and there is life here at the campus of Snohomish High School. The Panthers with a long jaunt for Caleb Podol, 5'10" senior.
I think that's the first time. And that's him kicking the field.
Yeah, he's going to kick it
the
too.
Extra point. Putting him to work tonight.
Lucas Bosa with the hold. Ooh, tough snap. Great job by the holder.
Oh, nice.
The holder. We've given player of the game to the holder. Don't put it past us.
Or we've tried at least. Did we actually do it?
We did it.
We did it.
I think we're the only broadcast ever in the history of time that's done that.
He deserved it.
He did. We'll take a break. 3:14 left to go. Panthers on the board.
The road can be a crazy place. Uh-oh! That's why Les Schwab Tires fixes brakes, steering, and more. And those guys don't. Keep driving. I'm just glad Les Schwab puts my safety first, so I can backseat drive with confidence.
Hit the road safely with Les Schwab and save up to $200 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing.
All right, back here. That was our Gene Johnson Plumbing. Score is 35-7. Fantastic.
Great to see Snohomish move the ball like that.
It was outstanding, and a McDaniels do it. Best center. Touchdown there from Caleb Podol.
And now he's going to kick off.
He is. This guy does it all.
So he got the touchdown, kicks the extra point. Now he's kicking off.
He does. He is a 5-tool player. He sets up your PlayStation. He does it all. 3:14 left to go in the third. Just great to be back, high school football. Kids in the stands. Now, schools don't start until next, Wednesday?
Well, it depends.
Or Tuesday?
Like Lake Stevens started Tuesday, I think.
But Snohomish School District, these two teams, this one he kicks it fully down, but whistles.
There might be an offsides on the kickoff. Or off illegal procedure, false start.
You pick it.
I could offsides.
And we're going to redo.
I don't know what the call was.
We're going to give it another try. Ron, you have any idea, Ronnie?
All I can think of is the clock didn't start. But it shouldn't start until he got it down anyway, so I don't know. A do-over.
Well, Caleb Podol going to do it again. Good kick, and
is that Bonche?
Taken at the 10.
I think that's
Bonche. Bonche!
Look at that,
he's got some daylight.
Oh, he might be gone.
30. Caleb tries to get him to the 5. Almost down to the 1.
2-yard line. Oh, what a special teams play there. You don't see that too often from GP, actually. You don't see huge run backs. And Bonchi's tearing it up.
We'll have to see if it's Bonchi or Bonche or what.
It's got some wheels.
Crisvin making it happen. He's a junior. 5'10 junior, and he just gets caught. Great hustle play there by the Panther, Parker Jackson, number 6.
5'10", 170. They should let him run it in. He did all the work. Yeah, they're gonna let him run that in.
About an 89-yard run back. Almost got to the house. And he'll go in.
They give it to him here, and he gets it in. He might be in the clubhouse leader for player of the game.
Could be a little gas. You got a new quarterback, Lucas Entler, in there, number 12.
There he is.
He gets it to Bonche. Did he get in? No.
He might have lost a yard or two, actually.
Good pursuit there by the Panthers. Gavin Maynard. Bonche, that just added to his yard total tonight. He has got a ton.
A lot of all-purpose.
So our new quarterback, Lucas Entler, 5'8", sophomore, Tim.
Yeah, I think they got to let him go to the outside there. Take it around the end.
Second and goal. Bonche up the middle.
Not quite.
Got a few, but it'll set up third and goal.
We got a flag.
And there's a flag.
Flag looked like it was in the backfield.
They're sorting that out. WESCO score in. Marysville Pilchuck 14, Edmonds Woodway 7. End of 3.
It's going to be an illegal procedure on GP. Bring that back 5 yards.
So all of a sudden, it felt like the first half we didn't have too many flags, Tim, and now it is just laundry-a-rama here.
Well, we got a few new players in there for GP, so they might be adjusting a little bit to the timing too, you know.
Yep. We got big 79 up there, Jordan Yandia. And then 54, Connor Meyer, the junior. No, excuse me, a senior. But you got a sophomore quarterback. Boy, this is a big deal, right? You're sophomore, you get to play in varsity.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Friday night as they're walking backwards.
Announcing it again here. All right, second down over again.
Kirshner, the junior snapper. Rolling out. Entler gets it to Kinney, and Kinney is taken down at the 2 or 3 yard line.
Yeah, he almost got it.
Samuel Flores with the tackle, number 1 for the Panthers.
Kinney gives them a much easier third down play now.
Helped out by Andrew Siemens, 23 on that.
3rd and 3. Third and goal from the 3.
How cool, though, quarterback Entler can get it in here. Bonche
still in the game.
Still in there, and he's the one who took him all the way down on a big run back from the kickoff return.
Run him to the outside. Let him use his speed.
They get it. Bonche cuts up.
He got
Touchdown, Glacier Peak.
That was perfect.
Crisvin Bonche from 3 yards out. McDaniels do it. Best touchdown, 41 up on the board for Glacier Peak. They averaged 39 plus last year.
Might be more this year.
Yeah.
I think this is more high, but of course, hard to say that the next 3 games could skew those numbers.
Playing Camas next week. On for the extra kick is 46, Aiden Larson. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it is good.
42-7.
Take a break. Be back. 1:02 left to go in the third.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
All right, here, 42-7. In Glacier Peak, it's hard to say first night, first game. It's a long season, but they look as advertised. They looked really good last year as well. They won 35-19 last year at this game.
I'd say over the last 10 years, 12 years, Glacier Peak looks really good in their first 6 or 7 games. And, they usually start out with, undefeated for their first several games over the last few years.
Yeah, and then
they'll hit a Monroe or a Lake
Stevens, yeah. And last year they were cruising, then they ran into Marysville Pilchuck, and they ran into Brandon Carson, who's now the longtime coach, not their head coach, and his son, lit them up. And they put 49 on them.
Didn't they have a lot of rushing yards
that
game?
That was unbelievable. So the Panthers now, it's all about, hey, just feeling good as we're closing in here, almost the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to make up 35 points in one quarter. But what you do is try to.
How about our ball boy right there? Number 1 is out of frame, but kid.
You wanting to give him player of the game?
Well, maybe. I'm just putting him in the hat. Is that wrong?
Well,
Cale Hammer still in his quarterback. Fakes the handoff. Now passes it up, and it's dropped. That's number 95. Look to your rosters. Kyler Ost.
Looked like it was thrown just a tad behind him.
Yep. All kinds of new kids.
Catchable ball, though.
Bring up 2nd and 10 here. Ball at their own 31-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Here's Cale right up the middle.
Nice run.
Dives forward to the 40.
He's going to be about a yard short, but that's nice little run there.
It's taken down by Caden
GP took some of the big boys out of the middle down there, so
yep.
They might be able to run the ball a little better this time and run some time off the clock.
Josh, check your transmitter.
30 seconds in this third quarter. Third and 2. Under center, and they just go forward. Can he get there?
I think he's got it. Whoa, it's going to be close.
The lines judge looks like he's got it.
I think he's got it. Where's he spotting that? Yeah, he's got it.
And they're going to move the chains as the time runs down here in the third quarter, and we're going to head to the fourth. I don't think they'll get another playoff. They will not. They will not. We'll head to the fourth. STSPN High School football presented by Les Schwab Tire. We'll be back with the fourth.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Thank you. It's Caden Skibble. I was rightly helped out there, and I appreciate that. Here's Kale. Is it caught? No, incomplete.
A lot of people leaving right now. A mass exodus going on.
That was intended for Kyler Ust.
I don't think we never got try to get a report on Alexander. We didn't see him come back in the game. Hopefully he's doing fine.
Hopefully he's going to be all right. We've had a couple injuries on both sides. Second and 10. Oh, a little trickery. They hand it up. Round the corner. Great play there. Mason Podol. The Podol brothers.
Gets probably about 5 on that.
I like the play, though.
Ran a long ways for 5 yards.
That's okay. I like a little
it.
misdirection. I try that on you all the time.
Doesn't work.
Little head fake.
Tomorrow we got some big college football games.
Huge college games
How about
tomorrow.
that Notre Dame-Ohio State game?
The Ohio State Buckeyes.
Notre
That's
Dame's
at the
always,
Horseshoe.
Yeah,
That's
gonna. I think Ohio State's gonna win that.
They supposedly are just locked and loaded. They got the Stroud, the quarterback. You got the first-year head coach Freeman for the Fighting Irish. First year again, another transfer quarterback there.
Is that like number 5 against number 2? Incomplete there.
Hammer there, trying to go
Notre
over the
Dame's
middle
number
for
5,
Doran.
I think. And what's Ohio State, 2?
They're up there, yeah. I think it's, Alabama.
Georgia's 3, and they got Georgia, Oregon tomorrow.
Oregon, hey, say hello to the quarterback Bo Nix.
Yes. Auburn transfer.
Unbelievable.
My guess is he got some NIL money there.
At Oregon?
Yeah.
You don't need NIL for Oregon. It's called Phil Knight University for a reason.
Uncle Phil just gave him some
Oh,
ducats.
Phil's handing out Benjis left and right. Are you kidding me? 4th and 4. Fakes the handoff. Now Kale takes it up. Can he get it?
He's got it. He's got it.
He gets a Panther first down.
That second effort lunge got him there. Good play there.
So Kale Hammer, second year starter here. He's taking it and doing all he can tonight. 10:51 left, 42-7.
I'm actually excited to see what Snohomish is going to do this year. I think they're going to have a nice record and keep up that. Would you say they were like 19-2 in the league? Or
Yeah,
something?
they've been epic. 15-2 in conference play since 2018.
It's a great record. I think they're going to continue that little streak.
Kale fakes it, now goes to the middle.
Oh,
It's caught into GP territory. And that is 95 Ost.
Great play.
Kyler Ost, the 5'10 junior, and that's one of the bigger pickups for the Panthers tonight. That'll give him something. Shout out to Keith Stephenson watching at home, listening. So great to see you come through my phone, helping me out with pronunciations.
Oh, that's who was helping you.
Yeah.
Hey, first week we're always screwing up the pronunciation.
Well, first or last week, as Kale Hammer falls forward. All right, it's getting serious now, Boyle. We got 2 awards. Well, everything's serious. So wait, just to finish the college discussion. So last year you had Oregon going into Ohio State. Ohio State was a huge favorite. Oregon goes in and beats them. This year you got Oregon going to play Georgia.
Yeah,
Georgia lost like 800 people to the NFL, but that doesn't matter.
Still ranked number 3. Remember Georgia? Didn't they have like 17 people go in the first round? Like every other pick in the first round was Georgia.
He's still on his feet. Look at him go.
That's a nice little
Mason
play.
Podol. Sign me up for the Podol brothers. Caleb with the score, and that's Mason. kept moving his feet.
Down there.
Yeah, this is a outstanding drive. Sets up 3rd and a yard.
Yeah, very important for Snohomish to just get some more points on the board here. They're not gonna come back, but get some points.
100%. Okay, a low snap. Does he get it off?
He did.
He did. That was dicey there to Brody Strand, the sophomore. And he picks up a 1st down. That's great. Good save there by Cale Hammer to get the snap up into the young man,
moving in
Brody.
8 minutes, 20 seconds.
Yep. So you got Adrenaline Fundraiser Player of the Game, Boyle. No pressure. And then you got the Les Schwab Tire Lineman
You're
of the night.
picking the lineman. I'm picking the player of the game.
Ron Henthorn, the Wedge. You want to pick the lineman? You see how I delegate?
Look at you.
I'm going to go with 79.
Good choice.
79. Oh, Jordan Yandia, yes. You're going to need a triple XL.
Hopefully he's got one.
I got a large, but I'll have to give him 2 shirts.
You got any
tell him he can come trade it in.
You got any scissors down there, Ronnie? He can get you 2. 1st and 5 yards to gain.
Oh, that's going to be offsides
Yeah.
on the Grizzlies. That's going to give them the 1st down,
Yep.
actually. Well, it was already 1st down technically, but that's going to give them another 1st down. When we go to break, we'll have a little
a powwow. We're
yeah.
going to get the... Yeah.
We'll get it figured out.
Yeah, you better turn the cameras and the sound off.
Otherwise, we'll have to
Although Ron's down
we'll be bleeping things out.
Oh, goodness. Hey, stay tuned. STSPN, if you're not following, tell somebody. STSPN, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can check us out on all social media. Twitter, at Snohomish Sports. 2nd and 1, 7:10 left. Hammer!
Keeps it.
I mean, you when you got a last name Hammer, I mean, it's just downhill from there, isn't it?
Well, isn't there a whole bunch of people down there with the last name Hammer?
You look at the roster, there's Hammers all over the roster.
I got to tell you, I'm real excited for that Lake Stevens Bellevue game.
Yes.
I'm going to pick Bellevue.
Are you going to go over there?
I'm picking Bellevue.
It's going to be
picking
good.
Bellevue?
It's going to be a great game.
Ooh, that is a tough one to
It's
pick.
at Lake Stevens,
yes.
though, so.
Yes, that's a tough one.
You got your two number ones in the state playing each other. I think that's another. That might have been a false start, actually.
Next Friday night, though, on STSPN, it'll be the Mount Lake Terrace football team coming in here and taking on these Panthers.
I predict Snohomish is going to put the hurt on them next. Snohomish is going to come out with a big victory next week. Oh, that actually, yeah, that was a false start, it looks like.
I predict the score we have tonight, next week, in Snohomish's favor.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
So 1st and goal here from the 14. See if they can get another score. And Hammer takes it himself, and he's wrapped up and taken down just under about the 9-yard line. Moving sports, how about the Mariners?
96 point something or 97% chance of making the playoffs right now.
Win today again at the Guardians, 6-1.
Did they win? Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, that probably bumps them up to about 98%. Although that sometimes can jinx us.
I was just gonna say, why do you gotta do that? I tell you, I have so much baggage. I'm not gonna be excited until we're like an absolutely for sure. Till the magic number goes down. 2nd and goal at the 9. Stretch play on the right side. Did he get in?
He's right at the goal line.
Looking for the call.
Did he fumble that?
Is that a touchdown?
I don't think so. I think they're marking it right on like the 1-inch line.
That's Mason.
Look at that, half-yard
But
line.
yeah.
Good chance for Snohomish to run that right in.
3rd and goal. Kale, a big guy.
Oh, he fumbled
the
it.
ball,
no.
and he's down. It's going to be 4th and goal. Oh, no.
They've had some trouble with the snaps tonight.
Give some shout outs here. We got Matthew Torgensen.
Oh,
He says go Cougs.
yeah.
He's saying go Cougs.
Go Cougs is right.
Got Ryan Black.
Ryan Black, brother of Ian Black.
Yes.
Dylan Cup.
Both great
Tyson
players.
Lang.
Tyson Lang. Don't call me Talladega. Don't call me. I heard Tyson. I heard you didn't like the name.
How can he not like that name? That's a great
That's
name.
brilliance right there.
That was pretty good.
All right. 4th and 2. Now they go back and shotgun.
Yes.
And
Oh,
Kale
he's in.
Hammer goes in. Touchdown, Panthers.
13 points on the board now for the Panthers.
McDaniel's doing best center. Touchdown, Panthers. And that, again, was one of the best drives they've had all night.
That's a great drive. Great drive.
Great job by them to get some things together, and this will make them feel better. Now the other Podol, Caleb Podol, will try and set up for the extra point. No. Bad snap. He put it up, and he didn't know what to do.
Man.
Lucas
Snohomish
Bosa got
struggling with the snaps tonight.
got caught in between there. And so it'll stay 13.
He should have pulled a Tony Romo and got, picked it up and run.
Tony, hey, welcome into the booth, everybody.
Good evening, everyone.
Great to be back here at the Home Away from Home STSPN booth.
Commercial.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be back, and we'll wrap this up, and we'll get our player of the game.
King has 2 scores.
We're back. Ronnie, what'd you say? We were debating. There was a heated argument off the air there.
I didn't want to leave out King. He's got 2 scores for the.
Yeah, King.
Yeah, he had, but he didn't play much after that. But
his work was done fast.
He got his work out of the way.
Ryan King, the senior. Tough choices here. 4:36 left to go. I'm just happy that Snohomish got a couple good long drives. Here's his little pooch kick. He called fair catch, and then he was
that's
hammered.
Gonna be a flag.
No pun intended there.
You got to throw the flag,
Gabe
right?
Russell.
You're not throwing it. He called fair catch.
Looked like he did. They'll let
it's
it
a
fly.
miss on the ref there.
Throw the challenge flag.
Yeah, where's your challenge?
Right
Hold on here. Let's.
Boyle with his challenge flag. There it is.
There it goes.
What's your challenge record? How many of you won? How many?
I'm the opposite of Pete Carroll.
I was going to say, in the Pete Carroll era?
I'm like 31 and 0. And Pete's like 1-30.
Speaking of the Seahawks.
Yeah.
What do you think, huh?
I'd rather see Drew Lock as the starter.
Give me the hose. The guy's got a hose for an arm.
You know what Gino's going to get you? 3 wins, maybe 4 wins. I don't know. I'm still on the Gardner Minshew bandwagon.
Yes, of course you are, as you should be.
They should have got him.
All right. Is Entler back in? Yes, he is. He hands it off. New running back in there. That running back is stumbling, bumbling. Who is this kid?
23.
Number 23 on your dial, Ryan Domingsill. 5'11", 225.
Wow.
Senior. Can I interest
what a
you
big
in that?
Kid.
Good Lord.
That was a load to bring down there.
That was a mower going downhill.
Don't let him pick up some speed. Uh-oh, we lost our signal.
There you go.
There he goes again.
One more time, right at you.
Chewing up clock.
Ryan, he wants a T-shirt.
He got in a little late for a T-shirt, but you know.
So can we hash this out over the air here? So you got Cooper Jensen has 2 touchdowns. He's actually had unbelievable blocks.
He did. I agree.
And he's a senior, so you got that. But then you got this kid we didn't even see coming. Bonche. Chrisvin Bonche as second and third here with whistles. And we're going to have a timeout, and that means it's a Airfield Espresso timeout. We'll be back to finish this off.
The road can be a crazy place. That's why Les Schwab Tires fixes brakes, steering, and more. And those guys don't. Keep driving. I'm just glad Les Schwab puts my safety first, so I can backseat drive with confidence.
Hit the road safely with Les Schwab and save up to $200 when you buy select tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
What
he has a touchdown.
Stat.
He's got to have just huge yards. All right, a decision
signal the refs
made.
and tell them we're out of commercial.
Yeah, we are back as actually Tom Friel talking to head coach Shane Keck out of your screen right now. Grizzlies down to 1 timeout, 42-13, 3:48 left.
Thank you for helping me with that illusion.
Entler, the quarterback, gets it off. And a great takedown by the Panthers.
Number 23.
And 23 on 23. Andrew Siemens taking down Dominsel.
Called Siemens' name a bunch of times
tonight.
Very unfortunate Alexander got taken out of the game. He was having a great game.
He was just what the doctor ordered there coming out of the second half, or the start of the second half.
We good with the lineman for Yandilla?
Absolutely. I love that lineman. Here's Dominsel.
Picks up another first down.
Oh, my goodness.
He's a wrecking ball.
He really is. You do not want to be on the receiving end when he's coming full speed, man.
If you do, you need to be at like the line of scrimmage before he starts getting all that speed going.
And he gets low. He gets his pad levels real low.
They just brought in.
Yeah, we got a new kid. Entler still quarterback. 1st and 10 now. And they hand it off. And
39.
Andres Arias. Sophomore. What a thrill for these sophomores to get in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that might have been.
Could have been 38. Luke Chambers.
Yeah.
Is he part of the great Chamber family? I don't know if it's that Luke Chambers.
Yes and no. I know they just keep coming out of the woodwork. 2.
Only 2.
Ian and Ryan. They did.
Penalty.
It was like there was 4 of those guys.
Felt like it. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
hey.
there was Fifitas. Oh yeah, they had for sure.
And how Maake is just killing it at Wazoo.
Yeah. See, Abe Lucas was named the starter too, by the way.
Sarah
Elvig just asked how many Elvigs there were.
Great call
Lots
there.
of Elvigs.
Luke Chambers with a carry on it, and it gets down.
Domincel back in.
Yeah. To the 38-yard line. We'll see. 2nd and 6. Just about 2 minutes to go. Domincel gets it, and he bowls over down to the 35. Good stop
Gets
there.
About 5 yards there.
By Maynard. So your Cougs play the Mighty Vandals of Idaho tomorrow.
They do.
And then how are you feeling about Dickert and the gang over there?
Pretty good.
Who's your quarterback going to be?
Cameron Ward, I believe. Yeah, and they say he's a dark horse for the Heisman.
Play action. The pass is caught on the near side.
42.
Good job there, Solomon Foster.
Oh, we got another Foster.
And good job by Entler there. Good play action. He picks up a Glacier Peak first down.
We had Roman Foster in, got a lot of touches early.
Yes.
That's probably his brother.
I see Mason Bridges chimed in.
Mason Bridges.
Hey, Mason.
A lot of GP alums chiming in.
I see Keith Stephenson. He wants a long snapper. Should be the player of the game.
Who said that?
Keith Stephenson. It's a good call. Oh, there goes Domincel.
Rumbling my bum.
We've done that before. Oh, no, we did the holder.
We did the
long-
holder.
yeah.
Come on now. Let's not get
Long
crazy.
snapper. Yeah, that'd be.
We appreciate it, Keith.
What would the long snapper have to do to get player of the game?
Whew.
That'd be a tough one. He'd have to do something fake.
2nd and 7, and is this a timeout on the field? Looks like all the Grizzlies coming over.
Looks like it. With 25 seconds left.
Good Lord. Do we have an adrenaline fundraiser? Yes, we have the player of the game. This is an Airfield Espresso timeout. Back after this. I guess it was over. I thought they were coming to the sideline.
Calling a timeout.
It is a final here from Veterans Memorial Stadium. Glacier Peak Grizzlies in the 11th edition of the Dick Armstrong Cup wins one more time. They are undefeated, 42-13. We'll head down to Ron the Wedge Henthorn with our Adrenaline Fundraiser Player of the Game and also our Les Schwab Lineman of the Night.
Bonche with the Player of the Game. Big kickoff return, huge runs, touchdown. Kind of comes out of nowhere.
He really did. I mean,
he was. Didn't I say he was my sleeper pick at the beginning of the game?
Yeah,
I'm sure I called that.
We were not tipped off by the staff of the Glacier Peak Grizzlies at all.
No.
Holding their cards close to the vest.
Try and stay over here, Ronnie.
So
and
Ronnie's
Josh.
trying to get both of our outstanding young men.
River Lean just did a backflip on the field. I'm not even joking.
Seriously?
Yeah, he just did like a back handspring backflip.
See, now if I was the coach, I would make him run laps on Monday for that one.
What was the score? What would you score it? 8.2?
Oh, I'd
9?
give it a salt for him. With his pads on, you gotta factor in the pads. I'd give him an 8.5.
Okay, well, you're tough.
Josh, get your camera up.
As we're waiting here for.
By the way, the cheerleaders tonight, I was watching, and all of a sudden I saw this gal going like 25 feet in the air, and it like threw me off my game.
Well,
They
there
were
is the Glacier
flinging
Peak
some
student section.
people way up there.
GP goes over and celebrates with the student section.
Yeah, no, seriously, shout out to the cheerleaders.
Absolutely.
There was serious. They were flinging gals way up there.
Well, we know why. That reminds me of the reason we call Ron the Wedge. Because many years ago at Shoreline Stadium, unfortunately, and she's fine, but a cheerleader was in doing her duties.
Get them
she
both,
fell,
Ronnie.
and there was an ambulance, and Ron was on the sideline, and he was like an investigative, reporter. He went right in there. Let's go down to Ron.
And the door was
Henthorn.
closed to the ambulance. He just opened it up and went right in, and we got the story.
Let's go down to Ron Henthorn with our Adrenaline fundraiser player of the game, Bon Shea.
All right, down here with Bon Shea. We're going to select you as our player of the game tonight, young man. That was a great return you made out there, and a nice game tonight.
Thank you. Yeah. Hey, the team came out, and we were ready for tonight. We just said, lock in and do what we needed to do, and that's what we came to do out here. And now we're celebrating what all the hard work we put into has came to make. So, thank you.
How many more of those returns are you going to get this year?
As many as I can get, sir. As many as I can get.
All right, let me get this shirt out here.
Crispin Bon Shea, unofficially a lot of yards. A lot. He was outstanding.
Hold it up in front of you so we can take a picture of it there, Crispin.
Our Adrenaline fundraising player of the game.
Look at that.
Crispin Bon Shea. We'll ask him if it's Bonchi. How do you say his last name? We'll say it right.
Your last name?
Bonchi.
Bonchi?
Bonchi.
Oh, pronounce the first part.
Bonchi. Tim, you were correct. Bonchi.
Right.
It's like a French last name. Yeah.
I added some French there, Ronnie.
Thank you. Go celebrate with your teammates, and we'll see you later next time.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for selecting me as the player of the game. I'm really honored.
Thank you very much for being here tonight.
That's fantastic,
My gosh,
Ron.
what a gentleman.
What a
What an
gentleman.
absolute gentleman.
And here, I love this. This is my favorite. The Les Schwab
There we go. Look at that.
lineman
Lineman of the night.
This is how you do it. Jordan Yandia.
Jordan. Yes. You're on camera, Jordan. You're our lineman player of the night up there. The boys are crazy up in the booth about you. What do you got to say to them?
Hey, I just love the game, love playing up the middle, love playing in the trenches, love my team, love my linebackers flowing to the ball, creating havoc. That's what we do. Just create havoc all the time.
Were you disappointed to come out of the game?
Yeah. When Coach said pull me out, he's like, oh, you got to go in offense. I was like, I want to keep playing defense. Yeah, but I love defense. But got to get everybody reps in case someone goes down. Last year I went down. Other people had to step up. So it's good reps for everybody.
So what's your official weight here?
My official weight, right now, probably around 320. I'm a little bigger than I want to be, though.
Well, I think you're bigger than I am, so that's okay.
Yeah, it's a good thing. So
I got a shirt for you here. You're our lineman of tonight. Hold that up in front of you here.
Our Les Schwab lineman of the night.
Yeah, our Les Schwab lineman of the night here. That's probably a little too small for you.
It is. You're gonna need,
tell him he can trade it out.
We'll trade you out for a bigger one.
All right, that sounds good.
We're gonna need a bigger shirt.
Or maybe we'll get you two shirts and put them together.
That works too. Yeah.
Thank you for a great game tonight. Go celebrate with your teammates, and we'll catch up with you another time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Scott. I'll see if I can get the coach down here with you, and we'll wrap this up tonight.
All right, thank you, Ron Henthorn. Outstanding work. Our GS Heating, Cooling, and Electric sideline reporter, no other than Ron the Wedge Henthorn. Jordan Yandia, Tim, 6'5", 320. He's just a junior.
Oh, my. That's downright frightening. He's going to be around for a bit.
That's called a Costco bill that you just don't want to see.
We need to get him a XXX shirt, too, Todd.
I love that guy. He was fantastic tonight.
Lineman of the night, those shirts are all going to be big shirts,
Oh, yeah.
Todd.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
one of them.
Oh, yeah. Everybody, great night. And also, congratulations again. Joey Hammer, just always so great to us. He has got a really good squad. They have a lot to look forward to. I think they're going to, like you said, they're going to be just fine. Cale Hammer had a good night. Hopefully, Caden Alexander is going to be just fine as well. Hopefully, he's not too banged up. And look for big things for the Panthers.
I think my prediction is they're going to win another West Coast South championship.
Well, I hope you are correct. Is Ron the Wedge Henthorn trying to find? Here he is. He's with. He is with head coach Shane Keck.
Shane Keck, big win tonight over Snohomish, and you still haven't lost to those guys yet, have you?
We won tonight. That's really what matters. Kids played really hard, really physical game on both sides. I just really like the execution. I think our brand of football is we really want downhill and physical and then hit them big in the passing game. And I thought our defense played really well. I thought Coach Hannon had really proud of kids in tonight. And a lot of kids made big plays. So just really pleased with it. Our score was about the same last year, but it's the style at which we played this week versus last year versus these guys. And so really proud of the way our kids played, and just happy for them.
So any of the boys out there that kind of,
I don't know if they're surprises, but just pleased to see him. I thought Crispin Bonch really showed that he's a big-time player, man. I think he's the next Division I guy from Glacier Peak. But obviously Trey Lechner was huge. I thought our offensive line, Adam Troxel and Jake Reed, Jackson Murphy, Baxter Cox, and Joe Johnson just set the tone all night long. And Cooper Jensen game too. So
he's too far away.
Okay, so we got a couple big games coming up.
We got a lot of it, though.
So what do you got in plans for the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, next week, that's what I know. I think that's going to be one of the best environments down in the state.
You could put it down,
at
Ronnie.
Harris next week, and I think they're ranked number 1 in one poll, and so that's a big-time game. But we wanted to go schedule those type of games to hopefully help give us a chance to go come November.
Well, I think what I saw tonight means that you're going to have a good game with both of those teams.
Yeah, I mean, they're really good. And then obviously we got Ferndale at Lumen Field. Then we travel to California to play a national ranked opponent. So,
all right, good to know, and nice to see a good game for you players tonight, Shane. Thanks. We'll see you again next time.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, that's it for tonight, Scott. Down here, we'll wrap it up there, and I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, thank you, Ron, the Wedge, Henthorn. See, Shane Keck wants the Shane Keck show. That's what's happening.
Everybody wants their show now.
Well, unbelievable. 42-13. Thanks for coming tonight and watching us. STSPN's presentation of high school football brought to you by Les Schwab Tires. For everybody on the STSPN crew, all the guys out in the truck, Tim Boyle, Ron the Wedge, Henthorn, this is Scott Ohsman saying so long from Veterans Memorial Stadium.
Good night, everyone.